Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy. How you doing?
It's all for the snacks.
I think he should leave me like a lot of joints just so I know what it's like to throw them at everybody.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't abuse it and just throw all of them at once, but I want to know what it's like to throw them.
Next time.
Although I feel that I would just cause a bunch of shards.
You'd probably throw them harder.
Yeah, I would. Be like, here goes yours, Chris.
Oh!
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Dr. Greenthumb Dr. Greenthumb Show. I am co-hosting, taking the lead here because my dad is on tour once again, so I am used to this leaving of him and leaving me behind. But you know, he leaves me along with my cool ass uncles here. You know, so to the right of me, I am here with the one and only Mr. Goodlight C-.
Hola, everyone. Happy Friday.
It is Friday, man.
Yeah.
Do you feel good about Fridays, even though we don't have a regular job?
Yeah.
Yeah, it still feels good, huh?
Yeah, it still feels good. I mean, Fridays used to be my work week, so, you know, they used to be my Mondays, and I was DJing out a lot, you know, so now to be able to be like, yeah, I'm going to just kick it.
Yeah.
It's dope.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like almost like a guilty pleasure. It's like, haha,
Yeah.
I got more energy than you guys at work. But what is it? And to the right, we have what is our special guest, the very talented Demrick.
What's good?
What up, man?
Happy to be here, man. Back with the squad.
Yeah, man.
Word.
What are you smoking, bro? You came in here with a fancy bag.
I came here with that.
Damn, those are the new Gasco bags?
Yeah,
the Gasco bags, man.
Oh, that's tight.
Those look nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
It's fitting to them.
Well, I brought a couple extra, so I'll make sure I hook you up before I get up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Gasco. They always did bring us the gas here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
Always.
They came in here just like Oprah. Every single time, bro.
You get a bag.
Yeah, they really did.
You get some gas. You get some gas. You get some gas.
It was always great. Shout out to them. And what's going on up there? Bolton.
Oh, we're just up here bicking at E-Zone.
Yeah?
Yo, shout to Demrick. Well, you gave me some of that Stony Point last time you were here. That weed was fire.
Hey.
That was some of the
sir.
best weed I've smoked in a while, to be honest.
Yeah, that means a lot, man. I appreciate that, man. Shout out to my Stony Point fam. You know what it is.
And, sorry, I had to light my joint. I was like in the middle of it. And what is it? It's the strong one who's always bringing us. It's almost like the strong and snack one.
Yeah.
Strong tone.
It's a strong
Snacks.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Strong Friday.
It is a strong Friday. It's a full table too.
And yes, Friday is like Friday still, in spite.
Yeah.
We just take it up a notch. We for sure. It's like Bart with the steroids. He just needs that little extra kick on Friday. I get why you need the extra kick, but we you know we're like the steroid squared. And you know it is episode 710, everybody, and it's only proper if we have the concentrate king here, Cali Blaze.
What up, everybody? Yeah, happy 710 episode. My chest cannot take the punishing, but I did bring the mothership. So if Dom or Bolton want to man up,
You know I don't have a problem with the torch being on the
could
show today.
do a big glob. Somebody going down.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't know about globs, man. Like I feel like sometimes that Ray was telling me I was up there with
It's a waste.
with Bolton. And I was like, hey man, did you have my torch? He's like, no, actually Ray brought it up here. You know, Ray actually dabs a lot. And I remember there was a time where Ray didn't dab at all.
Yeah.
It's true.
And he was like, yeah, I had a bad experience, you know, in the beginning. And I do remember why that bad experience was, and I was responsible for it. And it was because I thought it was cool to give him the glob too.
Yeah.
And the glob could be a bit overwhelming.
Yeah.
It's a waste.
Even if you're already
There's
already
a certain point
seasoned
where
to
it
it.
becomes a waste.
It's a
I'll
waste.
tell you, like I'll go hard, and at the end, sometimes I'm like, man, even after the reheats, there's just a lot of oil that does go to waste, but it don't mean I ain't gonna glob up because I do it.
I sometimes involuntarily go hot, and then I don't. I
do that too if I'm trying to get high.
I used to feel all like oh man, no, I got to chaz my nail, but now I just kind of appreciate it because I'm like, oh, I just got a little extra higher than what I usually would.
Well, you do heat it up a little higher.
Hell yeah.
If you hotter means higher. That's for sure.
Y'all remember when we started? It was said then, and I'll say it now. A dab will do you.
A little dab will do.
Just need a little dab.
That's the old 1950s greaser commercial.
True.
A little dab will do.
A little dab will do.
Yeah.
I wonder when it's going to come such I want to say it has become somewhat mainstream because you have artists like Extra Bronson that are like buying all these rigs and just showcasing them on there, but it's to the rest of the world or to the majority of the public, I don't think it's that appealing. You know what I mean? And I don't consider the Puff Coves and
but that's the
G-Pens
thing though. You need
same
to.
thing. Like no offense, but I like the original dab to me is gonna be the torch.
That's the thing though. Like dabs are going to become more the delivery method. The delivery methods when they you put it into a pen. Now anybody will smoke it, right? You take the same rosin, melt it down, put it in a cartridge. Anybody will smoke it. But not everybody's trying to be out there with a torch. And I think it'll get a little bit less of a stigma, but I think there's going to be still a lot of people, especially our age or older, that I ain't touching that glass.
for sure.
That look of that torch in the glass is just cracktivity.
Yeah, 'cause we all saw crack.
Straight cracktivity
Yeah.
it is, bro.
Anytime a torch and you're lighting something up, you're like,
Don't
oh,
look.
When I say that though, I don't think I'd be that comfortable smoking crack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't
but-
think I'd be like, yo, I
Or
just got
just
this
even-
new Pookie, y'all, from Mueller Glass.
You don't even want to look like you're smoking crack.
Correct. You don't.
at that.
Man. Yeah.
oh yeah,
Not a good
yeah.
look.
You don't want to be popping up buying the same equipment.
It's funny that you mentioned that, Demrick, because I have gone to a store, right, where I'm like, it happens to everybody who's dabbing at home. You run out of butane at some point.
Yeah.
And you're like, you're not at home. You're somewhere where you're not, it's not your local surrounding, and you're like, this is the closest smoke shop. Let's go there. And you're like, the first one to walk in, and you're like, who else is walking in trying to buy butane at this time? And then you're like, oh, it's,
Yeah, but when I go
Mr.
into
Cracky over here.
when I go into the smoke
in
shop,
line, the way looking at him, and I'm like, I'm just like, fuck.
I go buy the butane. I'm buying it by the box though. I'm buying the 12-pack box.
But that,
So I don't have to worry about that for at least whatever amount of time.
that
Crackheads are not buying butane by
No.
yes, that
They're
is
buying crack with that extra money.
that
You
is
get-
true. But very much like a box of papers, I thought that was gonna last me forever. When B Real gave me a box of his Greenthumb papers,
Nope.
and I was like, oh. Thanks, B. This is gonna last me a while, dude. In 3 months, I was like, "Yo, you think I could get another box?" like,
Yeah,
he's
for
like,
real.
"Did you finish all of them?" I was like, "I kind of did. I gave away maybe 12 packs, but the rest of them were just going. You really don't know how much you go.
There's
through.
only 30 something in a pack. You know what I mean? That's like what 4 days worth.
Tops. Yeah.
On the
Damn, I didn't think
on
of
a
it like that.
conservative
Yeah.
level.
That is conservative. Do you know how much?
I'm just saying to what we're always smoking. If we're smoking like
Yeah, right.
10 or more
right? Yeah.
joints a day. You know what I mean? You're gonna run through that pack in 3-4 days.
Do you know how much you smoke, Demrick? If you were to measure it, because we kind of did it here, and I still remember my number. Mine is on a bad day 18 joints, and a good one is 21.
I think it fluctuates now a little more less than what I was typically smoking, but I'm about to go on tour. Now I'm gonna smoke a lot more.
Yeah.
It increases when you're on tour.
It definitely does because my responsibility decreases.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Sitting around more.
Oh, that's why
no.
B Real gets so happy when he leaves.
I think that he's trained his lungs to be able to do it on any level, but
No, I meant the responsibility point.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things that I do with the Stony Point, handling the sales and stuff like that, writing out invoices and doing different shit and running around business calls, stuff with my independent hip hop career that I got to handle and shit like that. And sometimes I find it a little more difficult to be on point and execute everything at a high level when I'm stoned. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm talking about stoned, just
You're there.
smoking all the way,
That's real talk.
Yeah.
But it's like when I get on tour and I'm around the homies and all I gotta do is rock shows, do a meet and greet, meet some fans, kill time in between the shit. The level of smoking goes up. But I would say,
You're literally killing the whole day's worth of time, except for the time you're on stage.
yeah, exactly.
That is very much true. I mean, not in regards to tour, but the productivity. There is times, especially coming back after detoxing for a few days, where you're like, all right, I didn't have it like that, so you have to start all over.
Yeah.
I find myself telling myself, it's like, you just rolled one like after you packaged all these orders, and we're gonna roll another one before we package some more. Like, what's going on here? Like, why is it necessary to blaze that much? And when you blaze that much, your productivity just
it goes down a little bit. And I know,
and it's not to talk ish about the the herb.
Without a doubt, no, I'm totally there. I just feel like, there's some people that I see that can do it. Like I see Wiz getting stoned, doing kickboxing classes, juggling everything he got to juggle. I'm sure he has a lot of help with all the things that he does, but he still got to get out there and put in the effort and everything. And I feel like that's just training yourself to be able to be able to operate on that level. But when you take on new tasks and you're trying to do different shit, sometimes for me, smoking just makes me takes a little of my edge off of wanting to get all that stuff done. And that's it, just being honest. So to answer your question, right now, I probably smoke 3 joints a day.
There you go.
Getting ready to go to tour. But
You
when I get on
joints?
tour, I've been smoking joints. Yep, I put the backwoods down and all that stuff. So
Yeah, that's right. You were smoking them for a while.
yeah, I was smoking backwoods, and then everybody started to get on the Fonto leaves and all that shit. And I'm just like, I'm not whipping out the big tobacco leaf and cutting the shit and doing all that.
Arts
Like,
and crafts.
yeah, I'm like, yo, I got a big old box of just like y'all talk about of vibe papers, and I just pull them out, roll my shit up. I got tips. I'm golden.
I think it's way more player to know how to roll those. Like, especially if you make them look pretty.
Yes.
Because not to make it sound like you manicure these things, but like the way we roll and the way B has taught everybody here on how to roll these, it is kind of it is some player-ish or just player in general to just walk up and be like, oh, there's a pre-roll you're gonna bust out, and then you're like, did you roll that? And I'm like, yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And because there's 8 of us, I rolled this really big one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of people don't really know, so it is kind of like a secret skill. It's like being like a cool bartender almost.
Yeah, whenever when you go out and smoke with friends, everyone's now smoking their own individual joints. You know, what I
More
mean?
passing.
And so everyone will pull out their joint or whatever, and when you pull out anything from like a hash hole of Cali Blaze or like just a regular 10, we roll on a 10.
12s. I use the 12 or 13s. That's why.
yeah.
These are 2-3 grams, and I smoke 6 to 8 of these a day.
You're
so
amazing.
usually over a half ounce every day.
See, and whenever you pull those out, everyone was like, "Whoa! Well, look at that bat." Even if it's just a regular one like this, you know what I mean? They'll say like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, no, the 8 millis these are big ass joints to regular people.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No way.
And everyone always said, "You gonna smoke that out by yourself?" You're like, "Yeah, we did."
Yeah, I'm gonna light another one when I'm done.
Right when
You know what's the bitter the one kind of like downside to certain thing, like to be having this particular skill set that we have, is that we operate assuming that everybody can kind of match us on that same level, and sometimes we don't give them the understanding to know it's like, hey, homegirl that I'm on a date, maybe smoking out before the movies wasn't a good idea because now she's thinking a billion things and her mind is, you know what I mean? I'm just straight chilling because this is how I function, but we're so used to just being this beast at it and have such a tolerance that when we try to put someone else on and you give them a king size one and they're smoking the little ones at home and they're rolling it up, it hits them different, man. So it's like that is like a downside, and it's not necessarily just in that scenario, but like you have a friend, a family member you haven't seen since like high school, and you're like, hey, what's up? Oh yeah, remember we used to do this? Then you hit them and you're like, you're gonna smoke again? You're abusing this. I just put it out.
Yeah. And I also think like that now that we're smoking individuals, kind of like levels the playing field more. It's just like you smoke whatever you smoke, I'm gonna smoke whatever I smoke.
We don't smoke the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but on that same thread is that we're smoking whole joints to the head now, all of us.
Yeah.
We've already all been doing that, but that's not normal for so-called normal people. They don't smoke the whole joint to the head.
Yeah.
This joint will last them a long time.
Yo, there's so many comics out here. It's like, I'm gonna save this roach for later. I'm like, that's saving a roach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm over here. I was like, that's nasty, bro. It's not gonna taste good. Like,
Dude, there was one time I gave a friend of mine one of the 12 millis and fatty, and he called me like a month and a half later. Was like, hey man, I just finished that joint you gave me. I was like, word?
Oh yeah.
I was like, damn.
He probably lit it, takes 1 hit, 2 hits, puts
He was taking 3 hits.
There you go.
Getting where he needed.
Yeah.
And then doing whatever he did. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, we killed that in a day.
Bless their soul, man.
Bro,
I wish
I
you
love
could
it.
take 2 hits and be straight. I'd be great, big man.
nah, but they're not straight
No,
though.
We're here.
Yeah, they're
effed up.
gone.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
effed up.
Gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're here we're doing a 2-hour show, and in that 2 hours time, I'm gonna smoke all 4 of these joints
And still
by myself.
And still go sit in that couch and partake on another joints and other stuff.
That's right.
Yeah.
How much would you say is like this is like a gram?
Yeah,
over,
about
over
a gram to eighths, I'd say, and these are 2.5 to 3 sometimes.
So we're each taking an eighth to the head in 2 hours on this show.
Yeah, not if I smoke 2 or 3
Not
of
if you
these,
smoke, yeah.
Yeah, then that's like quarter or whatever, and sometimes Dro will roll up the big 5, 6,
Yeah,
7 grammers.
we should act way more surprised when people give us eighths because like they're like, hey, the normal person is gonna value this. Yeah,
You
we're
get 3/8. You're like, this is 3 joints.
Yeah.
Word up.
because we will roll that. We'll
Yeah.
roll it up.
And I tell you, I agree with that completely because all my larger tips, the 12s or 13s, those are. I had like a whole jar, mason jar full of them, and they're all dirty, just soaking in alcohol right now. I haven't even rushed to rinse them out because I'm like, man, I can't be smoking these big ass joints on the red. Because again, I'm gonna crush all 4 of these during the show, no problem. If I had those, I would still go through like 3 of those during the show.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same thing. I'm gonna go through it just as quick as the skinny one.
Yeah, but that's my point. It goes just as fast.
Yeah.
The more you have, the more you smoke, man. Straight up.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I've seen you take two of your hash rolls down in the show, just like
Absolutely.
1 an hour. And it's like clockwork.
There was a point where I had got like 50 of those hash holes,
Yeah.
and then I was just like, that was my regular joint because I had so many of them. So I was showing up here. Yeah, hey, what's up? Oh, let me put this one out, and then the pre-show hash hole, and then the after hash hole. I did get to the point where Cali, you know how Cali Bay says he's like, but he was feeling ill, where he's like, yo, my lungs still kind of hurt.
Yeah.
Your lungs can hurt
Sure they
from
can.
smoking
Oh,
too
yeah.
much. From
they
smoking
can.
too much weed, like best believe
Absolutely.
that. And I have gotten that because there's times where I go home, and I'll be sitting there and I'm like doing some work, and to avoid smoking a whole joint, I'll just take a little dab and just keep going. But then the cough is the thing that lets me know when I'm just by myself and you hear it and you're like, not hear it, but you feel it and you're like, oh man, you've had enough, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, like your body will let you know, people. And whenever you feel certain things where you're like, it'll go away. Nah, pay attention. That's a good time to pay attention to like what your body is trying to tell you.
Absolutely.
Sidebar, quick question. I was wondering this. What's the shelf life of weed? When does it get to a point where it's not good enough to smoke anymore?
So it really depends on what you mean by like not good enough, right? It's degrading, it's dying. Like from the time that it's cut, it's degrading, right? So, and there's things that are converting. So you'll have like your THC is degrading, but your CBNs and your CBGs are rising. So certain minor cannabinoids are actually increasing, and the psychoactive ones that we're looking for, THCA and THC, those are degrading. So if you're storing it dark and cool and this and that, it's gonna get, after about 6 months or something, there's a smell that you know it's old weed.
Yeah.
You always know it's old right away.
The
It don't
old
matter how-
shoe.
There you go. You'll smell. You're like, it's old.
It's real though.
Yeah, the old smell.
Because it will definitely have that smell. So you can smoke it, bro. I know people who smoking weed. It's from 3 years ago.
Beans.
Yeah, you can keep it in that freezer, But
Hell yeah.
the desirable, I say shelf life, 3 months. There you
3
go.
months?
Yeah.
3 months.
3 months.
2,
3
3
months if you
3
store it
months
right.
to meet like the expectations we have.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes sense.
3 months.
Exactly. On our expectations.
Yeah, on our expectations,
It can
yes.
stay fire for 3 months if you got it right. But
'Cause
after that, yeah.
Because I know people that'll get stuff that has been like 9 months on the shelf here, and they'll be
know.
happy as hell to get it in
And
Kansas.
they're like it.
yeah.
Hey, for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
I mean, I've lost containers, like quarters, and then found them like 3 months after I, misplaced them
Yeah.
or whatever. Like it fell behind a record thing or whatever, and I'll be like, oh, and I'll open it and it'll be perfect, and I'll just like, yeah, this is awesome, a little aged,
Yeah.
like wine.
So,
Yeah.
some do age well, but you do also no matter what, you could always tell that. Because even the
The
tri
smell and
You'll
how it breaks
smell it.
down.
and even
right?
the breakdown, and then the trichomes in general, like once you break it down, you'll see more of the darker color because the inside is the one thing that turns brown first.
Yeah.
The last of it is the trichomes on the outside. Those are always gonna look like
Yeah.
gas, but like if it's old, once you break it down, you'll see the color of the weed would not come out as green,
Yeah.
but you'll see some of it almost come out
Gold,
like,
little gold like
goldish.
tint to it. Yeah,
You'll see
yeah,
the real
yeah.
Acapulco gold.
I would say that the older that it gets, you might lose that potency on the high, but you gain the sleep agent.
CBN and CBD.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
as it's
older weed will make
will.
you take a good nap.
100%.
Got you. 100%.
That's the fact that he's saying that because, like you said, the CBNs and CBGs and things like that increase as the plant dies and goes down. So you're losing the psychoactive part, but you want to talk about a good sleep? You'll get a great sleep after.
Do you
smoking.
really get that feeling though? Like
will.
like from smoking it? I heard you, or like do you like from burning it?
Meaning what?
Like if I burn old weed, am I gonna really get the CBD effect? I heard that like
CBD? We don't want CBD.
No, I know,
CBG,
but some people are probably like, hey,
Oh.
I can't sleep. I wonder if I smoke old weed. Like, is that really how it works?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was watching one thing where it says the plant does have a lot of medicinal values.
It does.
It does,
absolutely
100%. But a lot of it gets lost when you burn it, when you smoke.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, and
It's,
it's how
this is not necessarily the healthiest way to get the medical benefits from the plant.
but that's the
Right.
difference, Z-Zone. It's what you're trying to get. So
yeah, like of
if-
course, none of us here have cancer.
No, right.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like different cannabinoids, they won't act. You have an endocannabinoid system in your body, just so you know. Just like you do have opiate receptors in your body, you have something called an endocannabinoid system in your body, right? Certain cannabinoids need to be ingested or it has to be burned for you to get it. So it's just like THCA. If you ingest THCA, which is a diamond, which is an actual diamond, that's pure THCA, one of those little diamonds. If you eat that diamond, nothing happens.
Scooby Snap.
But if you take that diamond and you decarboxylate it, you decarb it, that thing will blow your nipples off because you're converting the THCA to the THC. It has to be an 11-hydroxy to go through your liver. So certain cannabinoids, it's the way you ingest it. It's not like you're burning them off. They're just not accessible through smoke. How about that?
Okay, yeah,
There you
that
go.
makes sense. That's a better way of putting it.
Not
Yeah.
accessible through smoke.
Yeah.
It has to be brought into your body. Different delivery methods.
Science, baby. That's why you guys are here watching today.
Yeah.
Science.
Yeah.
I trust the science, just like you guys.
I trust the science.
Real science.
Hey, thank you, Blaze, for that real
All day, baby.
that dose of science, yo. Science, bitch.
Oh, don't even say it. Science, bitch.
I thought that was like a 30-minute thing, or did we pass that where you can't?
Well,
Now we got
Well,
5
no,
minutes.
I don't think bitch is a bad
Yeah,
word.
Oh, it's
bitch.
not?
Nah, bitch and ass we're good with. Those two go. Yep.
Yeah.
I already did my shot with earlier. I'm drinking some of this Fuyo.
Yeah, look at you. I mean, we got 5 minutes left.
What about when you put them together, though? Bitch ass science.
Yeah.
I like
See?
it.
Still.
See, it's
Yeah,
all about
even
the
then.
delivery, right?
Yeah, it's all about the delivery.
Hey, do we curse less when B's out of here?
No.
Kind of, maybe.
Kind of do, huh?
I
yeah, no,
think.
we kind of do.
Maybe.
We do curse less.
Maybe a little. We're way more like I noticed we're way more like conscious of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. You see, dude?
I try.
Imagine it's like you're the one that curses B.
B does, though.
Yeah, he
And
does,
it's always
though.
S-bombs. See, that's the one that gets him all the time. It's the S.
And it's always
It's
like
the
first 5
she.
minutes.
And he's like, ooh.
F bombs. He gets the F
The
bombs.
F
Yeah.
bombs, yeah.
The S's catch him more than anything, though, because it's just a casual word. You
Yeah.
just don't realize it because it's not that offensive. So
Or
comes
but,
out
you know,
easy.
he has used his reprieve every now and then when he uses the F bomb, because he'll be
But
so
see, that's because he says so many of them that he has to make that thing to make it okay.
yeah. Well, he'll
He
do
could just
one.
not cuss.
I know he does one at least.
Because I'm like, because I know the button was the moment it's the cameras are on up there, it's a way different E zone. Up there.
Oh, yeah.
It's 1000% way
Oh,
different.
up there?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
up there with you before. I know it's way different.
Yeah, yeah, like there is stuff there. It's like, no, you can say that here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, things are different at other places. Like in South Korea, dude. Let's get into some of these news headlines.
Yeah.
Zebra escapes from zoo in Seoul, South Korea, and was running around in the streets. First of all, animals escaping from the zoo has always been one of my biggest fears in an earthquake here because
I celebrated it because that'd be like one of us being in prison and we finally broke out.
no, I meant like for the dangers. Like, they have like hella species of dangerous snakes at Griffith Park.
For
Like,
sure.
Yeah,
yeah.
like
Yeah, but they're
those
gonna
things
just-
get out. They're not tagged, dude.
No
Like,
zebras though.
But they're
Yeah.
gonna go hide because they're afraid of you too.
Oh, zebra's like, hey, I'm out. He's like,
Yo,
hey.
this zebra's in Humboldt. Bro.
That's a horse, pretty much.
Yeah, but the worst part for the zebra is he's still in jail. Like that's not natural
No, it ain't.
zebra environment. He's like, damn, how the hell do I get out of this?
Yeah,
Where's the
tripping,
bush?
Dude. He should look at his. Hey, he could kick you though and really hurt you.
Yeah, because he's tripping.
You're
Driving, yo,
You're
crazy.
gonna have to tranquilize it.
Yeah, he doesn't want to hurt you. He's just too scared.
Yeah,
he's
he's
like
They're
none
gonna
of
tranquilize.
none of the reality makes sense to it.
He's like, y'all want some gum?
So, hey, like, see, he's like,
I want some gum.
I would be like, your gum sucks. Dude.
Yeah, no, your gum is great for like 0.7 seconds, not even a full second. You don't even get a full chew in it.
And the tattoo
And it's
doesn't even
gone.
stay on your tongue.
like
either.
fruit stripes.
Yo, literally walk.
That's a healthy looking zebra too. Look
Yeah,
at this.
dude, he looks
Looking
like
good.
he kicks some ass.
Bro, speaking of zebras, though, in Humboldt, I was going on with my boy Cody from Exotic Flavors. They're in Honeydew, which is like buried in the mountains there.
Look at him.
And I'm driving from Petrolia, I think it's called, from the water. Yo, I swear to you, I look over, I'm like, yo, homie's got zebras on his property. I'm like,
Are they the same thing as horses?
I guess I don't know if it's an actual horse. Check
should
that
ask
out.
one.
Can you
Dude,
ride
it
those?
looks
'Cause
like
I
a
would love
horse.
to ride a zebra
Is it an
instead
equine
of a horse.
or is it an equine or whatever you want to call it?
I don't really see anybody riding zebras anymore.
Yeah.
Hell no, you don't.
There
That's why I
has to
was
be
like,
a
yo.
reason.
Yeah.
But they're the
He
same
bought 'em.
built, though.
Can you like even?
They weren't wild zebras. I'll
Can
tell
you
that.
even like break a zebra?
They're saying they're in the same family and they can even breed with each other.
Damn,
You
so
said
is
they
there a
can?
horse
zebra
zebra?
sex?
Oh, they do mate. They can mate.
Yeah, they can fuck.
wow.
Dude. Oh, damn.
So it's just a striped horse.
Here you go, everybody.
medium-sized horse.
Yeah, it is. Seriously.
Damn.
But yeah, they can mate.
Nice.
With
They're
horses.
saying that zebras are smaller, slower, weigh less, and are harder to tame than a horse.
Okay, so see, that would be one thing. Like, you know, like I always pictured B-Real having an exotic animal. It'd be cool if he like got a zebra.
So be a horse on the streets and a zebra in the sheets.
Like, if you got a zebra, that'd be kind of cool. He start a zebra farm.
That's
Is there a
pretty
is there a hybrid? Is there a hybrid?
good. I'm sure there is.
Like a
Just
horse,
a-
horse
they-
and a zebra? Because if they can mate, that means that like, yo, I would be. I'm sure I wouldn't be the first farmer that I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna get a guy horse and I'm gonna get a female zebra, and whatever comes out, we're gonna sell it.
Oh my
You know?
god.
Okay, so this is what they're calling it on Google. You got the Zors,
Zors.
Wow. See, you can ride those for
Yeah.
sure.
Well,
the Zebroid.
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 Hey, what's up, zebro?
LOL.
Steptone's like, I need to get one of those.
He said.
I would love that animal like any other animal. They all deserve
Love.
ultimate respect and love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
Very
by
true.
the way, it's a zebra. Like we're the idiots called zebras. My friends from what was it?
Zebra.
Zimbabwe.
No,
It's
not
zebras.
Zimbabwe, but I'm trying to think.
Zebra.
No, she grew up there and she was like, seriously, she was like, zebra.
Kenya?
I'm like, it's a zebra. She was, you're telling me? She was like, I'm from Africa. It's a zebra. I'm like,
Zebra.
still calling
That's
it a
funner to
zebra.
say that way though.
Still calling it a zebra.
But I mean, if
Zebra.
you got a hybrid,
That's what I
though,
do.
like, I'm pretty sure you could ride them.
You're such a zebra right now.
I'm just saying, how come no cowboys ever did that?
I'm just saying,
Why
human
not? They
beings.
should. That'd be dope. You pull up on a zebra.
Yeah, with the cowboy hat. Like,
Why?
that's some cartel shit, bro.
Listen,
No.
Man,
Human beings
Yeah.
are the only species that ride other species for sport or pleasure.
transportation.
Nah, there's those things that be connected to whales and shit that be
Oh,
like
yeah.
attached to them,
They
getting
do.
a ride for them and
Yes,
shit.
they do.
I seen it, man.
You rode a dolphin.
You're lying.
Like,
But we're doing it for sport or pleasure.
like I'm just saying, if a zebra was available as an option in Red Dead Redemption, best believe nobody would be riding horses in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would like if they put a zebra at Griffith Park where the kids go ride the horses.
Yeah.
Nobody would be using the ponies no more. They'd be like, I want to ride the zebra because
What about a giraffe?
Fuck
It's
that.
a little
too
tall.
long of a neck.
Yeah,
Fuck
it's
that.
too tall.
Too long
way,
of a
yeah.
neck, dude.
It's too tall of an animal to really kind
Like
of control.
this is a hybrid though. This has like a horse's transportation.
If you
No.
could race with a zebra in a horse race, though, you got the advantage because you got that long
Got that neck?
That zebra's out there already.
Reach in for the win.
I meant that giraffe.
What a
Giraffe
weird
versus
fucking
a zebra?
animal, those giraffe.
Oh, there goes yours.
Bro, fuck you. Look good, bro.
Oh wait, I don't even think I owned the last one.
Fucking good, baby.
Fuck you, I'm good. Jerk.
Good. I'm on that clock.
Well, fuck you back.
You need a light?
Jerk.
Yeah, please.
There you go.
Yeah, do it, man. Do the thing.
Yeah, no, but I would. It would be cool to ride one of those.
Hell yeah.
No,
I feel. Yeah, I mean, it would, bro. Like it would be like I'm surprised there was like they don't have one in that Compton. What is it? Farm.
the comment. Oh yeah, right.
About camel racing.
We can't find a camel out here though.
That's probably good.
It's very hard to find a camel out here.
It's probably good.
You gotta go to the circus. Or you gotta import it. Like
Yeah, because it's not from here.
yeah, but you can breed zebras out here like horses.
You know.
Yes, you can. If you
Wow.
Have you ever seen a baby giraffe try walking for the first time?
Yeah, it looks like you when you fell off Nas.
Ah.
Oh,
There we
go.
He's on 100% correct.
That
Pedro with the catch.
was there goes Pedro right there. He's like, get up, Colton.
Get up. Hey, hold up. Sit down. Hey, you need to sit down, dude.
Yeah, it's because their legs go to the side.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. They were right out, like straight out after born. They're just like, yeah, they got to get it down. Like, what? I gotta do what?
It'd be cool if like babies got it down after they were born. It's like, sorry, dude, you're gonna have to pick yourself up.
Get up.
Like they would die. Yeah, they would probably die if like humans work that way.
Oh
If
man.
the moment it's like, hey, dude, if you get up, you're meant to live.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
like
legs work,
nobody would make it up to hospital.
If you
That's how good we got it as humans, though, that we could take that long before to develop
yes.
to walk.
A year is a long time for a species to develop.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
From birth.
Bro, what do you mean? Somebody, I was watching a comedian talking, who was doing a skit, and he was basically talking about, we are the only species that keeps their kid for 18 years. They were like, no, you look at other things, it's usually once I pop you out, you're on your own, or I'll give you a year at best. What is this?
I don't even think
year?
it's a year. Like
A
the- like-
year.
No, like
crazy
certain ones.
No,
is
crazy.
once you're
Yeah,
done
like,
feeding, you're out.
like birds are like the most cruel. Like quills. Remember that video we saw of the birds just flying off the mountain? It's like, well,
yeah, the
you're,
geese.
yeah, you're gonna have to make it, and if you don't, well, R.I.P. Yeah, surviving as an animal species.
I mean,
Yeah, but for those geese, that was extraordinary survive. I mean, they've fallen off cliffs, bouncing off rocks, hitting the ground, and then walking away with their family. Like
Geese are scumbags, man.
it's ruled in some, I would say, certain species' favor sometimes, I guess. I mean, the ability to survive something like that.
Mountain
amazing.
goats, when you see them like climbing up the
Hell
that to me is
Bro, they're
trippy, bro.
crazy, man. How about
Yeah.
like when they fall down and live, or like you seen that one where the cheetah grabs a thing and like tumbles down, or well, mountain lion, something like that, grabs the ram or whatever it is. Bro, he fell down the entire mountain, bouncing off the mountain. Never let go of this thing, and it's so wild. You're like, yo, how do you live? And we're talking like mountains, not a hill.
Yeah.
that's what hunger.
Mountains.
That's the power of hunger.
Yeah,
It'll
bro.
drive you off the
You ain't
side of a
lying.
mountain.
'Cause you're gonna die anyway. You gotta eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Is this what you're
That
talking
is
about?
crazy.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
There it is. This is the one, all right. Like
That
this
was
is
like a
next-
40-foot drop
Bro,
to
it's
rock.
still going.
Bro.
Nope.
Keep hurting myself. This is stupid.
Yeah. On another note, Demrick, I just noticed you will be in New York with me. I'll see you next month, bro.
Olympics is
Yeah,
going
man.
down.
That's correct. So if anybody, all my New York family, show up, man. Shout out to Astor Club. Shout out to Buddy's Bodega, Green Wolf, and everybody who's putting together the Olympics. Demrick, who's gonna be performing. So please come through. It's gonna be wild, man. We'll be in 420 for Washington Square Park. You got to come through, man. That's a tradition. Like that was our. Back in the day, they called it the pot parade or whatever, but it was just 420, everybody meeting in Washington Square Park, and a guy would be packed. Like that was our day. So
Smoked out.
it's going to be dope, man.
Dope.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see kind of, oh no, that's not the right.
Nah.
That's not the right tour
Nah.
flyer that right there. That ain't it. But the Olympics is on 4/19. I'm
Correct.
excited.
Terminal 5, Styles P is going to be
Yep,
performing
Action
that night.
Bronson, Alchemist,
You?
yep, me as
That's
well.
right.
And I'm excited to see the New York cannabis culture now because I haven't witnessed
When
it
was
yet.
the last time you went?
The last time I went was when I did the Cypress Hill Halloween shows a couple years ago before COVID.
Oh, pre-COVID.
Yeah, so I haven't been back
Wait
there
till
since
you-
all the shit's happened.
I just went myself, like the first time, I don't know, 6 months ago or something like that, or actually, no, I think when I went, yeah, because when I went and got engaged, it wasn't passed yet. I grew up where if you had a roach, like even a seed, you go to jail. It's not a ticket, jail, like real talk jail. Yo, you can smoke in Times Square, cops right next to you.
That's what I heard.
Anywhere you could smoke a cigarette, you can smoke weed. That's the law.
That's what
I am
Smoke a
looking forward
cigarette,
to that,
smoke
man.
weed.
You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
know,
man.
I'm looking
It's
forward
so
to that
dope,
experience.
Bro. There's weed on every block. Every block has a shop, and then it's just like they're not legal yet, but nobody cares. So, but there's fire because
Hey.
90% of it comes from here.
I hear the air totally reeks of
Freaks.
just
If you're
weed.
walking through
It's a beautiful
anywhere
thing.
in the city in Manhattan, everybody's just
Smoking.
So
I be smoking.
because of COVID, they made these like a lot of restaurants were able to get permitted by the city to set up on the sidewalks.
Right.
So they have these
What do you have? Well, a whole question. I mean,
What the fuck?
I have
did
a
you
whole
just
bit of a
do?
question. That you're
Yeah,
talking
go
about
ahead.
New York and everything. What do you think is safer right now, New York or LA?
What do you
LA?
mean? It's like what, getting like killed or robbed?
Just in general. What do you like for the public?
That's tough. Where in New York? Where in LA?
I
You
mean,
know what I'm
the
saying?
hub, bro. This is downtown LA. This is downtown New York.
No, but downtown New York, you're safer than if
Then,
Yeah.
Then out
it's
here,
parts in no.
it's because you guys don't
No,
have
no.
a Skid Row.
Meaning like you got to compare area to area. Yeah, like so we don't have. First of all, nobody in the country has Skid Row. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Like our homeless are spread out. There's no like 3 mile encampments. There's like literally just people spread out. So homeless people in New York don't look like L.A. Downtown L.A. is like third world. Like it's not a joke. There's nowhere in the country that looks like this. Like,
Nope.
it's kidding me?
There's nowhere
we
in
drive
other
around-
countries that look like this.
Seriously,
Absolutely.
bro. It's that bad. Like for people who don't know what downtown Skid Row looks like, you would not believe it's this country.
We're actually going to call that fourth world because third world's still kind of clean.
There is
Compared
such a
to
thing as
that.
fourth world,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
And we use that to refer to our like states that we don't claim as a part of this the states.
Oh, like
Puerto Rico,
Taiwan?
lands, like that we're there, but we don't really claim as a state. That's a fourth world.
Like Taiwan isn't really a part of China.
Yeah, that would be a fourth world.
Yeah, right?
I went to a spot when I was on tour, and not this time, but a while ago, I was on tour in Australia, and I went to. They're like, oh, we're gonna do an off show in this place called Papua New Guinea. Papua New
Wow.
Guinea. And we went there, and I would consider that to be fourth world.
Papua New Guinea, until a certain amount of years ago, had never had interaction with the outside world.
They're still like cannibalism.
Correct.
Just
It's
ended, like, 50
craziness.
years ago.
Cannibalism?
Yeah, bro.
They all take the
joke,
like.
man.
Where is this at?
It's an island
Africa?
off of.
Polynesia? Where is it?
Yeah, it's an island off of Australia.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, it's right off of Australia. He's right.
Yeah, because we were on an
It is.
Australia
By
tour, bro,
Australia.
and we flew to there, and I was thinking, okay, cool, this
It
about to
is.
be like New Zealand or some,
Yeah.
you know. And then we
Right,
get
yeah.
there, and I was like, oh, this is different,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
What's the? Oh, it's Madagascar. That's what.
That's Madagascar.
That's by
Madagascar
Africa.
has like
That's
the
Africa.
most. There's no place in the world that has more native species, meaning that you can only find in Madagascar.
Yeah, it's beautiful over there.
I've never been. I'd love to see it. Yeah,
It looks amazing.
Well, Papa,
Watch.
I would say based on what you're saying about Papua New Guinea that's more what like humanity used to be like.
That was straight
That's
tribal.
no, for sure. That
You
I
went to
was there.
perform there?
I'll eat you.
Yes, I went there with Exhibit to perform.
Wow,
there.
you guys actually performed in Papua New Guinea?
Yeah, and it was crazy because it was military presence with us the whole time, and
Wow.
then we went into.
Well, you performed for the military.
No, we actually went into a like a resort that was fully like armed, fully fortified with gates. Then you went into there and it was all nice and shit like that. But even when they put us in the rooms, they were like, "Hey, you know,
Keep the
we're
door
gonna
locked."
we're gonna be in the room now from this time to this time, and then dinner's gonna be at this time. We suggest you stay in at this time. We'll do you the tour of the hotel. Like everything was very planned out, you know, instruction type stuff.
Wow.
And like one quick little story. So we get off, we get the bags. We're going to the front. We're about to get in the vehicle, and they come to us, and there's some little kids coming up to us trying to like get some money. And so they look like they're struggling, no shirts on, no stuff. So I try to pull out some money to give it, or we did trying to hook them up. And the police officers were getting on these little kids like, get back, the military, get back. And it was like, why, we can't give them nothing? And he was like, no, because they're connected to them, and pointed at the top of the where the structure was across the street where they parked the cars, you know, the parking lot at the top, and there was dudes at the top watching the kids work the thing. So you can't give
That
them
money
anything.
goes to them.
Yeah, exactly. And I was just like, man, it was just it was a pretty wild experience, yeah, for sure.
That had to be.
Sounds like you went to Brazil, not Papua New Guinea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's the
no,
same.
that's
It's the same way it works out there, though, right? Like
Yeah.
the kids that are pickpocketers, they end up going. They work for somebody.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But again, that just gives you perspective of how great we got it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we got it so
Really?
great.
Yeah, we
Bro,
do.
we live in a
people-
country. Hold on, real quick. I would agree with you a couple years ago, but you know how many fucking mass shootings we have in the U.S.? Do you know that nowhere in the world this happens? Like,
Yeah.
we talk about third world. Bro, we're first world. We have the most mass shootings times fuck, bro? We're more dangerous than any country. I hear people, I ain't going to Mexico. You can get shot down there. I'm like, motherfucker, you can get shot right here, bro, for doing nothing, you know?
Yeah.
And not even being in a bad place. You're in fucking Walmart shopping, and some dude decides, hey, I'm going to blow 20 people away before I die. Where the fuck else do you have to worry about that? You don't. It's here. And I'm not trying to talk shit, but this is real talk. Like, our shit is fucked up. Like, people are killing people at rates that we ain't never seen. You know what I mean? Like, and like life is nothing. When Sandy Hook or whatever it was, or
the kids?
I don't remember which one, Columbine, whichever one was first.
Columbine, I think.
Yeah,
was
bro, that
first.
like blew the world away. Like, oh my God, what now? It comes to a point, how many a year? How many per year?
Well, this
and
year,
there are,
right?
like, I don't know, Google it. I bet you there's been, I mean, maybe not 20 people dead, but multiple mass shootings in schools already, you know?
Well, I know that at the beginning of the year, like at a point, we had more mass shootings than there was days into the year.
That's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to worry about that in Mexico. I go to Mexico and people say, oh, you go to Mexico, cartels, blah, blah, blah. Cartels are more controlled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this, there's no control. It's just some crazy fucking white kid, or I'm sorry, but usually is. But
I told him, dude.
It usually is some crazy kid who's like, I've had enough of this, and I'm taking everybody with me. Like, yo, you ain't got to worry about that when you go to Mexico.
No.
You don't.
Yeah.
You got to worry about it here.
You know who had to worry about something? Rihanna, with somebody breaking into her house trying to propose to her.
Yeah.
Crazy.
For real.
Word.
Yeah, you seen that?
Not just seen it on the paper, though. I didn't see it.
Dude, it was,
I
Some
didn't see
dude
that.
drove. He drove far, huh?
Hey, it's crazy, dude, that people are just like, no,
She's pregnant, dude.
I'm going to show up to somebody's house and let her know I love her and she's going to marry me. I'm going to ask her to marry me.
That was me. Sorry.
Yeah, she's pregnant, dude. Nobody wants to propose to a pregnant chick.
Word.
Oh, come on, man.
Well, there's
Unless
plenty
you're the
of
one that
people-
knocked her up.
There's
Nah,
plenty
bro,
of-
you got fetish people.
Yeah,
man. What are you
people-
kidding me? People watch you like, oh, she's pregnant.
Yeah.
She's farting all day and burping and
Yeah.
hemorrhoids.
It's like she ate ramen every day.
Damn, my homeboy got arrested, huh? That's
Yep.
him being taken away.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, he showed up on, unwarranted. Yeah, this is like, I just want to marry you, Rihanna. Why won't you listen to me?
Oh my God.
Yeah, just guessing. What do you think caused that?
Oh, nah. What's your name?
Was it raining? Did he have his umbrella, Ella?
He's like, I
Hey.
want to be top boy.
So when you look at him, do you see somebody sane? Are you seeing? Is that the face of the insane?
He looks sad, bro.
He looks
Like-
broken.
Yeah.
He really looks like he believed he was about to
Yeah,
ask her.
he really looked like he listened to that song with Drake and her, and he was like, they're talking to me. Yeah.
I'm supposed to be that. I'm supposed to be the Drake side.
You know, there is such a thing, though.
But
I am getting these ads that I see every now and then, lawsuits that are going on with like, oh, if you feel such and such with this company. But I got one recently. I was like, cause harm because of Instagram. There is like a lot of lawsuits that are going around because they found out that they use a lot of techniques to project certain messages or agendas on people. And
Wow.
these are techniques that they have military roots, dude. These are like warfare shit. So it's like you're kind of brainwashing people to through marketing or through certain videos to project certain feelings, and people have caught on to it, and now it's becoming like a mass lawsuit because some people have been like, I saw this video and I got hella depressed, and then I started cutting myself because I had problems already. You know what I mean?
Damn.
For an example, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, like certain shit like that, you'll start reading to the people signing and they're commenting, and you're just like, oh damn.
damn, I can. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's unfortunate.
Because Instagram is different for everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
For
yeah.
sure. Your experience on Instagram is way different. Like everybody here on this table, whatever we see on the Explore page is way different.
And it's a trip though because we all have our own version of what we think it is too. And then when you're walking down the street and you have your phone in your pocket and you see people doing the pose and they're doing the thing and they're broadcasting or they're doing the TikTok thing, you know what I mean? Like it's a trip to see how everyone else views it too. You know what I mean? And everyone's always doing something for it or another. You know what I mean?
Have you seen those? I don't know. I want to say it's China, but those rooms that they have to with influencers where it's like a whole factory and then
What?
So it's like rooms and they have these people it's like a little space that they got and all they got to do is just work for these companies, bro, and they're not even get paid much. I think it's in China, bro, and they have these mass buildings of influencers and all these people. Because it's like, it's very controlled and it's like a whole factory, like how people would how people would have like this right here, and it's like little stalls, and it was crazy, bro. I was looking at it.
But what is it if it's a factory of nothing but this and like a bunch?
It's supposed to be like a collective, but it's just companies bidding on these people for their time, so they're working a lot just to do like advertisement and shit.
Whoa.
They're what, creating content all
Yeah,
day?
creating content, but it's not even stuff that they want to do. It's just for like advertising.
Yeah.
Dude, time is the new content. You just said it, bro. Mind blown.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, you start seeing all these crazy lawsuits. I mean, I feel that, you know.
Dude, there's
I feel that.
Did you see that TikTok thing that just happened with him going and
Utah?
talking with the Congress? You know, the head of TikTok did a, you know, where he a deposition or whatever. I'm not sure what it's called when they sit down and they all grill you about that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That shit just happened. I think it was yesterday that happened, and you know, they're all saying that they're giving the content to, you know, they're giving everybody's information to China. This thing, all the reasons why they want to have it banned.
Yeah.
You know, in Utah, they just recently passed it where I think it was yesterday where you can't. I think after a certain, I don't know. I think it's next year or the next couple of years where like you can't use social media without parents' consent.
Up to what age?
18.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Listen,
I'm like,
man,
it's crazy.
They should take a lot. Listen, I hate
There
to
it is.
say
Look at that.
but They should take
Utah
away a lot
bans.
of things, man, for kids. That you got to think about it. Just bullying, right? When we grow up, if somebody got bullied, you got bullied. It didn't usually leave your school, your neighborhood, your block, wherever it happened, and you were still embarrassed as shit or whatever it was, or mad because that's all you knew about. Now think about it, like these kids are getting embarrassed to the world. You know, like something goes bad, it's like, yo, I'm not just showing you, I'm gonna show the whole world. And it's like these kids got it rough with that, man, because bullying is like any kid would rather get punched in the face than cyber bullied. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's humiliation.
That's what I'm talking about. A punch in the face, you put some ice on, you're good. You're good to go the next day. Somebody humiliates you or finds something about you and spreads it, bro, it's to the world, and it's over and over again. A reminder. And man, I feel bad for them that they got to deal with that, you know?
Man,
If you had this shit as a kid, would you be more depressed?
hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Let me tell you, I'm really, I was just going to make a point about that. Like, I'm so glad that a lot of the embarrassing moments that I experienced as a kid, that my friends experienced, that was like the talk of the school,
Or not filmed?
were not filmed,
Right.
dude, because that, whatever those embarrassing moments would have came back to haunt that person over and over again, like for life, dude, and they would play it.
Not to mention the reaction that you don't expect, because everybody's different, bro.
Yeah.
You put a humiliating video of somebody like of Exhibit A over here, he might just be depressed. Exhibit B over here might be like, I got my dad's 9 in his closet, and I'm finna show up at your house.
Yeah.
You know what I
You
mean?
done
Like,
pissed me off.
Yeah, like you made me look like a fool. All right, dog, we gonna see who wins.
Yeah, man. I'm so glad that we were just able to kind of just live those moments and not have to have them constantly reminded to us, you know, by an app saying, oh, you know, 30 years ago.
It's like what you said, Cali Blaze, though. You know, it's one thing to be made a fool of in a little group of people right here versus to the entire human population.
And not just one time. Over and over.
Oh, yeah,
and
because you
over,
got that
watch
viral
it.
clip.
Yeah.
Fools be running it.
Yeah, Lord forbid that clip go viral of something
10
happening.
years later, somebody will be like, remember this?
Yep.
Come on,
Yeah,
dude.
bro.
Like, yo, that's the crazy part, bro. That shit lives on there forever.
You're
bro.
the one that threw up and then slipped in her throw up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, like you'll do that in real life. Like if I see one of my boys who had a nickname like that when we were a kid, you bet your ass I don't care if he's 50.
Yeah, but
I'm
it's
still
again,
calling
it's
him
different
that.
though if it's like you only encounter that experience with your one homie
It's just me
versus
saying
random
it.
people wherever you
Correct.
go because they all saw it.
Yeah, then they
Yeah.
they could easily be like,
Agreed.
oh, hey, son, I remember when you pissed your pants over in 5th grade, bro.
Remember, and I did it when I was 30.
Yeah. It's all, but, you know,
Now
not
mark this on your pants.
let me pee on your pants. Huh?
Yeah, but that, I don't know, that lives on forever, man. It does make you feel happy that if you grew up at a time where not everybody, I saw the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I was
that's it,
basically out of high school when the internet came out, so we didn't have to worry about that.
Same.
I was out, so it didn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, it was just beautiful, just like, because I remember going to like dances, you know, and you'd have to go actually just like talk to girls. If you saw some girl you liked, you're like, oh, let me just go try to find some stupid excuse to just be like in conversation. Shot. and you just
you needed the opportunity to talk. You don't have social media and this.
yeah,
and that.
you needed to figure out how to do it.
and physically approach them, not send them a text.
Yeah,
way
now
different.
the new steez is like, you go up
Slide in the DM.
you go up and you ask girl, hey, what's your IG handle or whatever you on? You on Snap, you on this, whatever.
That's how
and
kids
then
talk.
you DM from there. So hey, what's up? Oh, so and then it's just once again it's another form of communication, but still it's not the same as like when you're able to talk and meet a girl for the first time, and you have to make these like kind of like, oh, okay, this is how she is. Okay, cool. Does she into me or am I not into her? I don't know. Let's figure this out. And you can be anything when you're like on the phone, texting.
Yes, well, social media erased all the lines of, what was appropriate or not.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
It made it to where everything can be done, everything can be seen.
Yeah.
And everything. Like, there is no limit. You know what I mean? Like,
You can get on the app and hit up fucking 1,000 women in one night right from your room.
Yep.
Yeah.
Some people,
Yeah.
they like, why would I go to the club? I could just holler at them with no interaction. I don't gotta. By the time they even say something back to me, I already know they at least, even if it's at the most superficial level, connected on some kind of way. So it takes a lot of that away, that where you had to go and holler at a female or do that, rejection or whatever. People,
There you go.
People be
Rejection.
having it all kind of ways where they just kind of like play these social media dating apps like a video game.
well, that's what
know what
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying?
The difference between the two is when you go out there in real life and you're doing it person to person, you're learning how to actually speak to somebody.
Yeah.
You don't learn how to speak to somebody on the app.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry, like you said, they don't have to face rejection. Like when we were young and you had to go up to a girl, you had to build up the strength. And you not only build up the strength, you got to be smooth. You can't go over there
Had
all
to be.
scared. Like, So you had to like build up enough strength and still be smooth when you went over and learn how to take the L.
Yeah.
Learn how to
That
take
shit was
rejection.
embarrassing.
Yeah, but you know what though? That's the thing. Like I had a friend when I was young, and he was, God bless him, because he's the one who got me. Like, man, what's the worst they do? Say no. There's another right behind. Like, so his attitude was like, don't ever fear getting shut down. And if they smell that fear, you're done.
That's real.
The confidence,
Yeah.
and I learned that from him young. So
real.
I would talk to girls that were way out of my league, and and so much smoother than a dude who would be talking to him when he's all like goofy. So yeah, man, it was approach. It was learning how to get rejected, not being scared to be rejected. Kids these days, it's like, all right, what is it? A swipe left? There's nothing there.
I think
you know?
also if you have to work for it, dude, it allows you to respect it more.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah,
there's a lack
for
of
sure.
respect these
Yeah.
days when it comes so easy from like a DM.
Yeah.
There's no build up to it, so you don't really feel like you gotta necessarily respect your partner in a sense sometimes. Now, I'm not saying like you see it more. I'm not saying that everybody's like that, but that's a very popular thing where you're just like, oh, it's like I can see the lack of respect because like it came to you easy. A DM is way easier than you building up the courage to go talk to a girl, call her up, see what's up, work around her schedule, maybe buy her ass some flowers or whatever is your game, all that stuff. And it's that shit it built character and it built respect.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I think that's why relationships back then lasted longer than they do now, because it's like now you can just kind of like, you always, both person in the relationship are being tempted by different ways. People just hitting them up on social media every day. People working whatever their angles are to get that person's attention. So I'd be like, relationships that last now they're really built on something because they're being attacked consistently on both sides, and it depends on the person's character that you're in a relationship with. That really proves if it's gonna, actually be something or not, because we're in the time frame of options. I think that options is more options now than ever with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I also do think as much as positive social media and all that stuff is, it did do a number on very certain things like relationships and and everything.
Oh,
else.
hell yeah.
And the infrastructure had to be switched around for you to know how to maneuver around
Again,
this new age.
It's like what you said earlier about it. Its roots are in other, in places where you wouldn't expect it, and they use that stuff to take advantage of people like that.
Yep.
What about what I really feel bad for is young guys and girls who got to deal with their significant others posting inappropriate stuff, commenting on other people's stuff
Oh,
inappropriate, and being and that's supposed to be acceptable. Oh, what do you? Man, if I was young, I know when I was young. Now, when you get older, you get less jealous. But when I was young, man, are you kidding me? If my girl would have done something like that, like,
Yep.
I'd lose it. And now,
Who's in high school be fighting over anything, huh?
bro, now think how bad it is,
yeah.
though. Like,
Now you
man,
dating your chick and you come to school. You 16 years old. You show up to school. She might have went viral with her homegirls last night.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now she's a viral star.
yeah.
You imagine dealing with a girl like that.
Nah.
You're like, are you
That's-
kidding me?
Yeah.
TikTok dance went viral. Now she's not.
You been with her 6 months and now she
Yeah.
got 6 million views. She's acting way different.
Not joking, man.
1,000%.
That's so real, though, man.
Yeah.
It changes.
You don't even
life.
got 20K followers. That ain't enough.
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah.
that crazy?
What
Currency's different now for sure.
What a better
Word up.
time to to be an adult, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
hey,
always.
before we get into the what is it, the submissions? What is it? Can we check to see if Bobo is in the Discord? Because he usually is good with the Breakfast Club. And on top of that, do not forget to go to funkyfieldtips.com today at 4:20 p.m. and get the Vortex available in regular, fatty, and high roller size. Limited quantities available. Dropping once again at 4:20 p.m. Pacific time. Make sure you guys check that out at funkyfieldtips.com.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys get it because we all got one and we will be fucking blazing up like we have been doing here with it. But now it's the time to get into the submissions, and that is at brealtvcontest@gmail.com. Make sure you guys go and send them there so we can play them. If we don't get to them, we will get to them tomorrow. I'm sorry, Monday.
All right, it's time for some midgets.
I wish we had a guest maybe. Like sometime.
We should get one.
Just get louder.
You got so loud on that.
What happened, bro? Dom, the headphones just like blew our ears out. Not me, though.
Cali Blaze is just kicking the cord right down there. It makes it go up and down. All right, it is time for the Be Real TV submissions for everybody. So that is at brealtvcontest@gmail.com. What is the first one, Bolton?
All right, we got Dean Jones up in here making some can of butter for the brownies for the boys, the Cypress Hill guys, on Sunday.
Yeah.
Doctor
Nice.
for Sunday. And no Bobo.
Ooh.
I'm not bringing box spaghetti sauce. I wish I could bring spaghetti sauce, but no Bobo.
That's how Bobo's
No
stomach
spaghetti
gonna be.
sauce. Just bubbles.
Bubble guts.
Yeah,
Bubble guts. Bubble guts.
right there. That's Bobo's stomach right there. Oh, that is the worst Bobo guts. But yeah, that looks like he's doing it right. He's making brownies.
Stitch. That's what's called David Bowie.
Labyrinth.
Who was that? Who was making that, Colton?
That was Dean Jones in Australia.
That's dope, man. Hey, salute to him and have a good time at that Cypress Hill concert.
Dean Jones.
And we got Jibby up in here with a little bit of view of the steak and mashed potatoes with garlic and Irish butter.
Ooh.
Good presentation. Looks nice.
Avocado.
That steak look hella burnt, bro.
No, that's good, bro. You want a
charred.
char.
That was
Yeah, you
delicious
want
to
it.
me.
Yeah, exactly. Trust me, bro. You want that crust like that.
Hell yeah.
Yes,
Crust
you
Yeah.
do.
steak.
Absolutely.
Avocados look
They
great.
do. Looks fresh.
Yeah.
That looks good, homie. See, good
I was
presentation.
still
Them
eat
red,
it. Don't get
them,
me
red,
wrong.
them red onions is good for you.
No,
too,
you
right
don't know what you're missing, bro, because it could be still medium rare and rare inside. And
Oh,
have a
yeah.
No,
nice
I said
char.
I would still eat it.
Oh,
You
no,
know,
you shouldn't
Oh, I'd
still
eat
eat
that
it. You
with
should
happiness.
prefer it.
Yeah.
It's delicious like that, man. It does. It gives like caramelized it on the end. That looks good, bro.
Good job. White plate and all.
Then yesterday I had to bust out the Steph Town and grab some Miracle Whip
Yeah.
sandwich.
That's nasty, dude.
Throw up, man.
Man, you gotta try that. Look at that whip. Look at that thick,
That
that thick
fucking
old layer of whip.
Oh yeah.
Creamy mayo
That's a
and
layer
tangy
of death.
dressing.
Bro, I don't know. I think
Yeah.
I'd rather spit on my sandwich than
Yeah.
put that on there. That's fucking
would
Take
terrible.
a shit on it.
Oh,
There's
that's a little one level over, but
Yeah.
I'll take the whip over shit, but that's about it. The only thing that's passing that is feces.
Just use mustard.
Good job, Colton.
And we got Steph Town here with the new logo.
Yeah.
The whip.
Come on.
The whip.
Yeah, come on, Steph.
What's up, Anthony? Yeah.
That's his shirt right there.
That's
It is.
Yeah, I'm gonna be rocking that soon. Get you some whip, everybody.
Great whip.
Great whip.
Mirror whip.
And we got Ray up in here with some donuts.
Yeah.
You didn't bring those, Ray? What the fuck?
Yeah, Ray, why would you send those in to us?
Yeah, dude.
That was last night, he says.
Oh,
And you ate all of those? You fucking jerk, dude.
Those look delicious.
Those
man.
chocolate ones look amazing.
So do the glaze. So does everything. It's
Yeah.
donuts. I
Way
mean,
to
every
go.
one of them.
Way to go, Ray.
Just gotta go hit it.
Shout out to Steph Tone for bringing donuts today, though.
Oh, yeah.
Tuesday.
Next one.
And next up in here, we got Donnie saying a little early morning wake and bake, checking out the view.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's this at?
That's Los
He
Angeles.
did not say.
Is it?
No.
Nah, that looks.
Nah,
Is
it's
that
not
New York? I think. Is that? I can't tell.
Is that crime-ridden Chicago?
That might be Queens, bro.
crime-ridden Chicago.
No, man. Where's that from?
Not just Chicago. Is that crime-ridden Chicago? Hey, yo. This is Ice-T.
No bridge in that picture.
You know,
Where's that?
don't judge it for no bridge.
It's just not clear. Very. This,
Such is
seriously,
life.
This picture, this TV, it's very pixelated.
Crime-ridden Chicago has a good bridge. What's the next one?
We got McLovin up in here saying, went to the Funko Hollywood store with my girlfriend and happened to find the Cypress Hill Star of Walk of Fame.
All those Funko people went crazy this today at Hollywood. They had a Funko pop-up store, and there was people lining up since last
That's
night
dope.
at 6:30, bro.
Was it lit, fam?
I didn't go, and I'm not all about those chase things. I'll buy them with a little bit of tax on them, but you ain't taxing me full though.
Don't fuck away.
Word.
And we got this sent in by Smokestack Mac. Here's an interesting fact you might not know. Can you imagine Ghostface on the John Cena beat? The instrumental for John Cena's WWE theme song was originally produced for Ghostface Killer.
Oh, that would have been dope.
That is a sick beat.
Hell yeah! Shout out to John Cena, chef at Benihana in Torrance. What's up?
Is that what he was doing?
No, there's a homie that's a chef at Benihana in Torrance, and his name is John Cena.
Nice. My time is now. John Cena was
He's
lit,
cool.
bro. That was
Shout out John Cena.
I stopped watching wrestling when like he became champion, and then I was like, I couldn't keep up with it no more. I was
Who? John Cena?
I
Like-
love him as the peacemaker.
like I was watching it, and then I'm just like, hey, dude, like pussy's calling. You know, I'm like a teenager. You're just like you're getting your beak wet. You're like, yeah, fuck that, dude. I'm gonna go where the girls are at, dude. I don't want to watch Friday Night SmackDown no more.
I can't jerk it to you anymore, John Cena. I got to go to girls.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see a new season of Peacemaker.
Yo, Succession is Sunday.
Sunday.
And it's anybody who watches that show to be back on Sunday.
I'm going to watch the last 2 episodes again to get in mode.
Yeah, you got to remember the
Yeah.
scumbaggery that went on at the end. That's what I love about that show. Have you ever watched it, Demrick? It's a good show,
Oh,
man. It's a
good.
family of fuckery. It's basically literally like a rich media,
Chris.
like media mogul family. And it's about basically everybody trying to take control from the father down, like scumbag shit, bro.
Got you.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
real
Pretty good.
Colton-ish, huh?
This week,
Super scumbag.
John Cena defends his title.
At Benihana's.
That's right, Benihana Torrance.
Is it-
What's up?
Who's been to a wrestling event?
I went there last night. It was delicious.
No, have you?
Yeah.
I've never been to one. Have you been to
I
a
went in
wrestling?
the 80s, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I-
Madison
I-
Square Garden.
I want to check that out. What about up there? Anybody you been to one, the Colton? I mean, Demrick.
I don't think so.
What about you, Steph Tone?
To wrestling?
Yeah,
Oh, I've been to wrestling. It's great.
yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Amazing.
Great time.
Yeah.
What about you, Bolton?
Not to like WWE, but like college wrestling events and like real wrestling, folk style.
Yeah.
What about backyard
Real
wrestling?
Wrestling?
Yeah. Put that out there.
We need to.
Yeah.
We need to
Mud
talk to.
wrestling.
We need to talk.
Real
to,
wrestling, where you
we
start
need to
off
talk
with
to
a guy's
Papa
balls
Shango,
on your
bro.
face.
Mud
Wrestling.
and Jello.
Yo, we need to talk to Papa Shango next time he comes there and be like, we've been friends this long and we never seen a wrestling event.
Do you know you just need to call him and he'll get
Yeah, I know,
tickets?
but, you know,
That's
we
for
just-
my
we
cut, like I love you. and-
I just never thought
GF, much love.
nobody else, like, I thought everybody had been to it. And I was
He'll
like,
get you in the ring and get you body slammed.
You'll become a part of the storyline.
That's right.
What up, GF?
I have been kind of hit by him, but not at full force.
Yeah.
Just that soft hit kind of hurts.
Oh man, if he laid one on you for real, that's it.
Yeah,
It's gonna crush you.
like your skin will
boy.
rise up like a bad tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next one.
And next up in here, we got Jordan saying, I was signing into YouTube yesterday to watch the Dr. Greenthumb show, and this was the thumbnail being displayed.
Goddamn.
Coincidence?
Yes.
I
I
think
like
not.
the title. Look. 6'9" hospitalized after being attacked in gym. And me with a gunshot. Bang. Perfect picture. Perfect.
It is understood that you have no love for the 6'9".
No.
Yes.
No.
If one were
Nice work.
if I were a gambling man, I'd say you don't take too kindly to him.
No. Especially when there's good men out there dying. That's real talk. Like people who don't deserve to die. And I'm not saying he does, but it's people who don't.
Well, you're not saying it right now.
Well, I'm just not saying it.
You have
Don't
said
mean
it.
I'm not thinking it.
He's not that fish, dude.
Next.
Next one.
Not that
We got Mel up in here saying, had the best time last night at the Cypress show in Melbourne.
Nice.
Here's to a few of my picks, and big thank you to Bobo for the drumstick.
Yeah.
I wonder what suitcase that wig goes on.
Shout out Bobo, killing it.
Like he gets its own seat on the plane.
Yeah, like I want to know if like that suitcase goes on the way in the B-real suitcase, or like who carries it. They probably give it to Aton.
Yeah,
love it.
next to his negligees for nighttime.
I know those shows are
Nice.
crazy, bro. Ice Cube and Cypress Hill, like the
Yeah.
showmanship.
Not game.
Like if you just go sit,
What a
if you sit there and you watch a Cypress Hill show, it's like it's a full act, like it's the full thing. And Ice Cube is the exact same way. So as far as performance level, you're getting there. That's like the highest, some of the highest level hip hop that you could go see live, like performance wise.
And they've
That's like-
both been doing it not since the very beginning, but close enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's like money well spent.
Yeah.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure. Like even if Game didn't show up.
Yeah. It's like a total like
Do you know about
tutorial.
that, Demrick?
No, what I know now.
Yeah, he just like bailed on the whole tour, and that was like
I think he was just an extra additive thing anyway. Shout out the Game, ain't no disrespect.
Yeah,
I'm
no
saying,
disrespect,
like
but-
if you could go see Ice Cube and Cypress Hill, that's a ticket. If you love hip hop, you don't want to miss that show.
For sure.
What's the next one?
And we got Wilfred Cyrus all the way in Michigan saying week 6 of Flower.
Ooh, looking good.
Saying check out our RS11 and some others.
Looking pretty.
Yeah, man.
I like the room.
It's a nice looking room.
It's a really nice looking room.
That looks fire. Excellent. Is that damn? That looks like those little pineapples.
Pie smells amazing in there.
Michigan does it.
5 or
Is
6.
doing it right. Look at them.
Look at that.
Hell yeah.
You could do it right anywhere in the world.
For sure, but they're doing it good right there.
The plants ain't getting no Flint water.
Nope.
What do you mean?
They wouldn't be that healthy, bro. Lead poisoning is a serious thing.
It's true.
Next one.
And we got Ed G from the IE saying shout out to Be Real and Ice Cube on this Flashback Friday.
Dope.
Nice.
That
Looks like they got beef right there.
That's the pick, yeah. Hey, man.
What'd you say?
Damn.
What'd you say, man?
Cholesterol.
B-Real got a big hat in that picture.
Come back.
Like it looks pretty like old school.
Yeah.
We got Smokestack Mac up in here about to roll a nice hash hole. Shout out to Funky Field Tips.
Hell yeah.
That
There's
you
a
are,
nice
man.
hash hole right
But
there.
let me tell you, next time, don't put that hash so far back
Nope.
that you're gonna waste a lot of hash on that one, man.
Facts.
Like, so cut that back, bro. That's just gonna drip into there. It's wasteful.
So put it like
And I'm
right
all
here.
about excess. Just do it right.
Yeah, that's about right.
You can make it fatter. Just put it further up
Yep.
instead of skinnier and all
Just
the way
double
down.
it up.
Yep,
Fold
exactly.
it, fold it, and then re-roll it. You
Yep.
know what I mean? Like fold it that way, and then just
But enjoy. That's gonna be delicious. But don't waste that hash, brother.
Smoke weed every day.
Next one.
And let's see, we got Jason up in here saying if any of you guys like fishing, check out the Bass Master Classic live online. That's what he's tuning into all week.
Oh wow.
I didn't know people watched this.
Damn,
Oh, yeah.
there's a show you can watch someone
Live
fish.
fish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like sport fishing.
No way.
There's,
Whoever gets
there's
the most
fishing
weight.
channels, and it's
Oh yeah.
Like
all
legit.
day, every day. All the well, you see that on that level, it's not like what people go fishing. These people have
Sponsors and stuff.
but they got love for the fish. Like they're catch and release. They don't want to harm the fish. You know, they just want to catch the fish.
And rip its lip off.
They just want to rip it out of its environment for like 10 minutes and then just be like,
pull you by your face as hard as I can until I get you
fuck
up.
you, fish. Go back
Yeah,
home.
but they, you know, I mean, they take their photos with the fish. You know, they pose with them and all that. You know, they want the the picture and all that.
Yeah.
But they make sure the fish happly swims back
they do.
away
They take care
as
of it.
peacefully as you can after catching them. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like they're not trying to pluck it out of the environment and just that's it. You know,
Right.
Any of you guys at the table ever go fishing?
I've never been fishing.
Yeah.
not since
Yeah,
I was
I've
a
been.
child.
Yeah, I've been fishing for sure.
Yeah.
I always wanted to, but I'm scared of the water.
We got Jason back up in here saying, found these guys. These guys are so cool. These little jumping spiders.
Oh yeah, I love
They
it.
also
Oh
eat
yeah,
other
love
Make out
spiders.
with it.
Spiders. What are you kidding me? Fuck that thing. Get
He
it
says
outta
they're
here.
nice because they
Burn
eat the
it.
dangerous bugs.
Okay,
other
cool.
spiders
Yeah,
and
burn
things like
it,
that.
man. They want that jumping at me.
Get it in, spider.
Somebody gave me my torch.
You could see little videos of those spiders on the Dodo channel.
Yeah.
And like people are like, you know, like they got like they relate to you just like any other animal. If you're cool to it, it's gonna be cool to you. It ain't gonna do nothing.
And we got Ginger Life up in here saying, elevating with some magical herb while reading cards today.
Yes.
Can I pull some cards for you guys?
What is he playing? Uno?
No.
A little card reading.
Prefer not to have my cards pulled today.
Oh.
Get
Yeah,
it?
maybe next time, dude. I mean, or chick.
It's not a good thing to get your card pulled.
And we got our boy Kiko up in here showing off some of the pendants he's received in the past few months.
Dope.
Hell yeah! I hope you pulled some of those from my candles.
I was say, is that
Yeah.
all candles?
I think they are the ones on the right. Yeah, I think that's. Damn, dude, you buy a lot of candles from my site. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah.
I just uploaded the new one, the ones that smell like cherry blossom. So get the smell of Japan in your home. Flavorsbyzone.com.
What's up with that pair that's got some underwear on them?
Let me go back here.
It's cherry blossom season, bro. Pocket vibes. Get it?
Pocket vibes, bro.
It does have underwear, huh? Yeah, let's cook.
Let's go. Oh, Breaking Bad. Hell yeah.
Is that where that's from?
Yeah.
Oh.
Breaking Bad. You never watched it?
I did watch it, but it's like you would get all these references.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he has a serious pendant collection. That's nice.
I like your style.
Salute to him. Thank you. Next one.
And let's see here. Next up in here, we got this one sent in. A street in Paris after weeks of the garbage collector strike.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Imagine what that smells
Yeah,
like.
absolute hell.
Imagine.
Yo, New York, like the night, like when you're in the downtown, like in Chinatown, all those areas, Little Italy, all the spots, garbage night. Oh, bro, you literally when you're walking down, you'll gag.
Yeah.
And that's the night they're taking it out. So imagine if it's just sitting there rotting.
You know, you want to know what your town, what your city, what your country will look like when it fails? Boom. There you go.
That's basically Skid Row, guys.
No, it's not.
That's above Skid Row right there. That's Skid Row
that's
plus.
next level.
Or as they say it in France, plus.
Roll extreme.
That's Skid Row plus.
I don't think plus is the word. I don't think you just change the sound of
Yeah,
it.
no, it's the right
I think as
word.
they say in French, plus.
Plus.
I don't think
Oh.
that's plus. Oh.
Merci beaucoup.
Yo.
Hell yeah.
Next
Shout out
one.
France.
We got a Alex up in here with a little music submission. So let's play this.
Bring it.
Plus.
Oh.
Sounds like what I listen to when I get IV therapy drip. It's like find my pain.
Inject.
Sounds very reggaeton intro-ish. Damn, do you fuck with this, Demrick?
I mean, I don't think I would rap on this, but if it's cool, if it's playing in the background, if I'm on some late night chill shit, you know what I mean? Those,
Yeah, it's like a good beat.
those
Yeah.
low fly 5
Same
channels
thing.
or whatever shit
You
like
fuck
that.
with lo-fi shit?
Yeah, I do.
It's cool. It's
I
cool.
like lo-fi hip hop shit too. You know, it's just
Yeah.
gotta be more like, just to be a little more grimy for it to hit that level for me. You know.
Right.
There you go. That was the best feedback you can get from the only rapper on the table, successful rapper. You know what I'm saying? So shit, that was. You're welcome, Doc. What's the next one?
And the next one up in here, we also got another song submission by The Ways of David. So let's listen to this.
I.
Is this another dude?
Yep, different dude.
Damn! Shout out to all the producers out there chasing a dream. The bird.
You gotta add that song in. You gotta add that sound in.
Hey, snacks.
Just a little bit more live.
Gadoosh.
The Brisket Remix.
Brisket lo-fi.
Hell yeah.
Brisket pie. Road pie.
That was a little bit more live. Was that more live for you?
Yeah, a little more live, but still in the same kind of. It probably would end up in the same playlist.
Just chill. You know, just
yeah.
chill music. Like something you spark up to or roll up to and just keep it playing in the background.
Yeah.
Yep.
I do that a lot when I'm driving. Just play like those instrumentals or the lo-fi beats. It's nice.
Right.
You probably be busting freestyles.
All the time.
For
You know
sure.
me.
to us.
For sure. I see Colton doing that.
Hell
My
yeah.
name is Colton, and
Keep
I'm
it up,
the best.
Colton. Keep it up, dog.
And I don't know if we showed this one, that little carnival ride accident. Did we ever see this on here?
Oh God.
Oh, is this the dude?
Yeah.
It's the best.
Oh my
Watch.
God.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's a bro. That's like we were talking. Watch a mountain lion. We just watched a mountain lion fall off a cliff 50 times.
Mountain lion
This
fell,
guy
fell a
fell.
lot further.
Yeah, this guy fell like 7 feet. His back's probably
The guy was
broken.
like,
My back.
Doctor
Broken
says
breath.
I need a backyatomy.
Yep.
My neck and my.
Get away from me, bitch.
Oh man.
Oh man.
he's like, do it for LA. Next one.
And that seems to be it so far.
Damn, dude.
That's why you don't
What'd
be
you
Make,
do?
make some more.
What'd you do?
Yeah, that's why you don't be doing that on that kind of thing, because that's what's gonna happen when it fails.
Stupid.
And
Or worse, you're on the outside of it when they're walking on the outside and you're way up on top. That's throwing you 5 stories for sure.
I never trusted like the carnival rides, bro. Like they're just too sketchy for me, bro.
They
Like,
are.
If I go to Disneyland, it's like I know how much money Walt had. My family's gonna be all right if I die here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you get hurt at a carnival, you
yeah.
get
You're
like
saying
$12.
that versus the one in the park that's just set up.
Yes.
yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like I'm willing to raise my hand up and think if I'm gonna get hit on the railroad ride, I'll be like, if my hand gets cut off, we get
That's
a
money.
nice paycheck. Walt got this covered.
Yeah.
But the carnival ride at the vacant lot by Food for Less,
Here's
it ain't-
$1.79.
Yeah, here's a free fucking fake Stewie fucking teddy bear.
Yeah.
Nah, fam.
Yeah,
And a band-aid.
and a funnel cake, dude.
I love funnel cake.
Funnel cake sounds so delicious.
Hey, Demrick, I think I got your right tour dates up. Is this the right one now?
Yes,
There
the
we
greater
go.
it gets greater later tour. Myself, Dizzy Wright, Jaron Benton. We are hitting the road. 17 shows. Except I will not be doing the Everett Washington show because I will be at the Olympics in New York City.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, LA next Thursday. If you're around, pull up to the Catch One and catch the vibe. You can smoke on the patio. You know we're gonna be taking it to that level inside. You know, and just
can
pull up and kick it with us.
Can we pull up?
Of course,
Hell
come
yeah,
on,
we'll
you
be there.
VIP, automatic, yeah.
We'll be there.
Yeah,
you know it.
We'll go. And that Vegas one. When was that Vegas one?
I need to go.
Anytime
I
we-
pop out to the Vegas.
Anytime any of the homies perform in Vegas, it's always like an excuse. It's like, yeah, you know what? I want to go see him. I have seen him in LA, but I want to see him in Vegas now.
Oh yeah.
I
Hey,
need
Ray,
a
what was
reason.
the barbecue spot in Vegas where the homies were
Smoke
spread?
Fire.
Smoking
Smoke
fire.
fire. That was great.
And that's another reason why, like, once you do high and hungry at certain places, and then you get that welcoming love.
Man.
Yeah, like we could pull up at that spot anytime, and then Tony will welcome us and just hook us up with
Hey,
some food.
dude, dude, get those blueberry chicken and waffles.
Oh yeah, if you need spots out there when you're in Vegas, we got some good
dude.
spots we'll send you to, and they'll be happy to like accommodate you, bro.
Yeah, I think that's when you do like a cooking or a restaurant review channel or like things like that, segments and things like that. That's the perks that come with it, right?
And you know what?
That's dope.
Like even with my girlfriend, I don't have the one problem that a lot of guys always complain about. It's like, what do you want to eat? I'll just I'll just look at my list of all these things that I've done.
Yeah.
And I'll just be like, oh, I don't think I've taken you there. Let's just go there.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I'm like, I've eliminated that problem from my relationship. And I think you guys could too, whoever's watching, by just typing High and Hungry on YouTube and looking at 5-6 years of work that me, myself, Samashiki, and C- have been doing for, the last... Well, I mean, I've been going on for like almost five years, but overall, everybody's been accumulating, here and there. So it's been great. Check that out. All you got to do is type in High and Hungry, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna find one episode where you'll be like, I like that shit. I want to eat that.
Yeah.
I need to get out to Vegas. My boy, shout out to my boy Nix. He's opening his Smiles and Cries, I think it's called, a tattoo shop in Vegas.
Dope.
Really good work. He's from Australia. Speaking of Australia, originally from Australia.
Australia.
Does a lot of black and gray, like this type of style. Good friends with cartoon, like nice work. So
You gonna go for the opening?
That's definitely. But I'm actually gonna go now before the opening because he was,
If you go for the opening, I always wanted to fill in the rest of my fingers.
Oh, bro, he's the man. He does. He's really good. So when he does that opening
Let me
party,
know.
for sure, 100%. Man. So I need a reason. So maybe come see that show.
April 22nd.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, if it works out, pull it up.
Oh, April? Yeah, has to be in New York.
Yeah.
22nd, yeah, that week.
Lot going on that week. Huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's because I haven't been in a while, too. So it's like I got to see family. If it was just for that, it's one thing. But I'm like, it's been a long time. So I have certain people that, certain family gets pissed. You were here, you didn't see me. I'm like, yo.
Your sister's like, I got another potion for you.
My sister didn't. She lives in,
Getting you a potion?
Yo, but remember his sister tried to kill him when he was
yes,
younger?
when I was a kid.
That's right.
He was like, she'll give you another. But she don't even live.
It's
bro.
attempted murder, Callie.
was.
Yeah,
She made a potion.
But she almost killed herself, too. That she had to have a stomach pump. She was drinking that shit, too.
Oh, so you didn't say that part.
Yeah,
oh,
she
okay.
was drinking it, too. She went to the hospital.
So it was unintentional.
No, yeah, she didn't know. We were like 2-3 years old. And I was like not 2-3 years old, probably maybe 5-6 years old, something like that. Yeah, I'm guessing. It's like, at what age is it you having nightmares and shit? My sister's like, I got you. And my sister's only like a year and 4 months older than me. So she's like right at my same age. And she was like, I got you. Come downstairs. I'll give you some. She literally took you remember the Flintstones vitamins? She crushed up like 50 of those things. I'm not joking, bro. Tons of. That's how my mother, thank God, if she didn't see the purple all over my face, I would have died in my sleep. So yeah, we started violently throwing up. But yeah, she made this cocktail stuff. Like, here, drink it, you'll be fine.
A potion,
bro. I almost shut my liver down. Yeah, I drank. It's all the iron. Almost died.
That's when you got your superhuman strength.
Yeah, man, probably from a very young age.
Oh my
That's where
God.
the tolerance came in. I survived that.
Yep.
Thing. Oh,
Like, how did she come
I had
to
to put
the...
charcoal in my stomach. Everything pumped my stomach. It was bad.
So she was just like, if I just smash up all these Flintstones...
And then add water. It's like
potion.
fruit punch. Personally, those Flintstone vitamins taste good for vitamins. So she's like, I got this. This will work.
These are so good for you.
So she was trying to help me, but she almost killed me. For real.
These are so good for you. Let's just multiply that by 100.
Exactly.
So they're the best thing in the world for you. Yeah. That's what she was trying.
They wouldn't be around if somebody would have, God forbid, died from it.
Damn right.
Yeah, they would not been around. They would be like, or at least have a different warning label.
Oh, if you could like OD on
You
on
can.
Fred Flintstone,
You sure can.
vitamins.
Yeah, but
can,
they don't
yeah.
think of any kid taking 50 of them.
Sure they do. What are you talking about, man? The kids are stupid. Why do you think you read things that says, keep away from children? Because like, oh, that's good. I'll eat 90 of those.
Kids
Definitely.
Kids
but most kids
They don't know.
would eat 90 of them. She was grinding them up into a mix.
That's a whole different mix.
Yeah, that's potion powder right there, bro.
Yeah, like
good stuff.
At that young age, for her to know how to crush pills, like goddamn.
Well done.
Yep.
I don't know about well done, but it almost killed Callie Blaze.
Yep.
Did you
man.
cry when you were getting your stomach pumped?
I don't remember. It's too young. Like, I don't. It was whatever age you're like young, like 4 or 5 years old. Like we were that young.
Damn.
I don't really remember it. No, not at all.
Anybody else got their stomach pumped?
No fucking way.
No.
No potions.
No,
No potions for nobody.
no, I'm good.
I feel like you have, Colton. You're like lactose intolerant.
No, I've never had my stomach pumped.
Oh.
The first time I thought I was going to have to get it pumped. Like the first time I ever got wasted, like when I was 13 years old, we were just like, I
Wow.
had no dead serious. I had no
Drank too
idea what
much?
I was doing. We were just doing shots of whiskey nonstop, hammering beers. But like it probably had like 15 to 20 shots of whiskey within like 2 hours. Like no lie.
That's when you was
Speaking
rocking.
of shots of whiskey,
I wake up the next day. There's like puke all over my bedroom. My bed is like completely different area. Like my parents were cleaning the carpets and the walls.
Oh, wow.
Like no lie at all. Like it was pretty crazy.
That was back in your FUBU days, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. But yeah, I think I was in like 6th grade going into 7th grade or something like that.
did your parents?
Yeah.
All right, Colton. So what happened? Like, all right. So what happened? Like, did your parents hit you?
No, they just
Man,
like because I was working at the swimming pool that summer.
man, you had it good, bro. You didn't get
hold
an
up.
ass whooping.
Hold up, I was working at the swimming pool that summer, and so like after work one day, the manager threw like a giant party. So we all went out to his farm and we were all partying out there. And then like I ended up coming home, and then I don't know. I just woke up the next day.
Damn, he invited you to Epstein
But
farm.
I don't know. My parents kind of like. My mom was like super duper pissed, and my dad like I don't know. My dad he acted pissed. I felt like because my mom was there. But yeah, like I wasn't able to do anything for like a
First
few
of all,
weeks.
how old was this manager, dude? I want to get down to the bio. Like,
Oh, he was like a senior in high school.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I was
Making
about
you
to
weren't
say, yeah.
violated.
No.
Yeah.
He was like a junior or senior in high school or something.
No.
For a second, I was like, you better not be some 30-year-old dude.
Right.
You
Nah.
know, he's like, he's like, hey, yeah, just come over to my place. I just want to take pictures of you.
Ah, man.
Oh man.
But like that's what my
man.
mom told me. She's like, I didn't know if I had to take you to the hospital or not to get your stomach pumped. That's what I remember.
When I got caught underage drinking, bro, I think my parents thought about taking me to the hospital after I got the ass whooping.
Like maybe he might be bad.
Just like, all right, he might have snapped out of it, but he doesn't stop throwing
Yeah.
up. If I take him to the hospital.
If
Then
he
they,
just-
thought, then they thought about that. Nah, we bruised him up. He's got to take this kid in right now.
he's bleeding.
Like in small town Minnesota where I come from, like as soon as you're done with high school sports, your junior or senior year in high school, you pretty much get a free pass to drink. Kind of from the parents and everything like that. Like it's not that big of a deal.
You know, whenever I think that people were getting away with drinking and driving, and like in the 80s, I'm like, people were more responsible than I would like to think. I'm like, if the fact that somebody could be like, well, how many beers have you had? It was just 2 Bud Lights, sir.
Yeah, but Colton said it before, you know. I mean, especially from where he's from, you know. I mean, like 14-year-olds and how young did you say that they went down to? Like 12, 13?
I was 13 when first time I got drunk.
No, but I'm talking about driving. Remember, like the farmers?
For driving, yeah. Like in South Dakota, you can get your farmer's permit to drive at 14, and in Minnesota,
14.
it's 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, so kids are driving around everywhere where I come from.
Awesome.
Yeah, that is that is quite the experience, Bolton.
Yeah, but it's not just, you know, a more calm or relaxed environment. You know, it's because kids have been trusted with greater responsibility, you know what I mean? They step up, you know, like we were talking about earlier, like, you know, we're the only species that hangs on for 18 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Versus getting kicked out of the nest in your first 2 or 3 years of life. Did you imagine that? 3-year-olds?
Independent 3-year-olds walking
Yeah.
down the street. Like that.
Yeah. 3-year-olds like running game.
Yo, but hold on, though, real talk. You go 100 years ago, back in like the early 1900s, my great-grandfather's working at like 6, 7 years old, shining shoes on the street, like real
real?
talk.
Yeah.
Your kids went out and hustled whatever they could do. Like, kids went to work at like 8, like 100 years ago. I'm
Oh,
serious,
and,
Tom.
And
really.
100 years before that, they were all just popping up out of nowhere. There was orphans everywhere. It's like, where do these kids come from?
Yeah, man.
I will say, like, I'm very glad I grew up in a small town because I was able to just, like, me and my friends were able to just run hell, like, all
Yeah.
day on our bicycles, just ride for miles. You
Yep.
can go
Yeah.
wherever you want. You didn't have
Yeah.
to tell your parents where you were. It's just get home by nighttime.
No.
Like, it's just how it was.
We did that in the city, too.
Yeah.
We just went where the hell we want. We just
Yeah.
took trains instead of riding bikes. But
Ro-
we
yeah.
did the same.
Rode our bike
Hallelujah to that
everywhere.
environment.
Rode our bike everywhere as long as we were home before the streetlights came
Word
on.
up. No, I didn't have no curfew ever. Like, never. Because we were, like, on our block, like, doors stayed open. You could be on the stoop. Like I sat on as long as I was on the stoop or around.
You could be wherever.
Yeah, we didn't care.
Nine
Everybody's parents, everybody looked out for each other.
That's
it was
dope.
different, man.
9
Way
o'clock
different.
was getting late, and 10 was the cutoff for real. Like,
Yeah.
My sister
you
had
come
a
in
curfew.
past 10 back then, you know, you was like, what was you doing? 'Cause there ain't no good shit happen after 10.
Hell no.
No fucking way.
It gets lit after 10 now.
Oh, you know what that sound is?
Yeah, somebody turn it off. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no.
Shut it off.
It's time to open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. So everybody out there who super chatted, now it's the time that we read your super chat. So let's open up the doors.
Why else you think parks close at 10?
Send them in.
They close at sundown, actually.
Summon.
Welcome to
Most of
the
them, yeah.
Insane Asylum.
Let's do this.
All right, we got Midget Mike up in here asking the table if y'all could have any superpower, what would it be? And shout out to the Strong Friday.
Hell yeah.
I'd want to fly.
The Professor Xavier without being paraplegic.
I want to be Magneto.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd want to like fly.
Superhuman strength. Put it
Okay.
on me. I'm with it.
There you go.
All right.
And we got Karina up in here saying, "What up, fam? E-Zone. If Jack helped you off a horse, would you return the favor?"
I don't know what he was talking about.
You don't get it?
Yeah,
Jack
but
help you
You
off.
guys, I heard and I already
Yeah,
get
I
it.
knew what that meant.
you know what? Fuck you, dude. Next one.
So you wouldn't help Jack off a horse?
There you go.
I don't know, Jack.
No, dude, I don't owe Jack shit.
And Karina says she's saying, "Happy Friday, fam. Putting together a care package for y'all."
Hell yeah. Thank you, Karina.
Uh-oh.
Is he from Canada?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maple cookies, bro.
Oh, no,
My
Maple-
second
Maple-
favorite
oh, yeah.
country. No,
What do you call them? Maple candies.
Maybe no, the candy, but no.
Cookies.
they
What, you
have-
got a cookie or a candy?
Yeah, we had cookies. She gave
Oh, I don't
Cookies
know
are
what that
great.
is.
You don't remember
Yeah.
those meth cookies?
I like the ones that are shaped like a maple leaf.
That's
and
the
it's
ones.
just- That's not a cookie. It's a candy. It's sugar. It's just basically.
It's still a fucking cookie.
It's made.
Two
it's
cookies
butter
with
Nah,
a thing
man.
in it, dude.
That's
I was
not a
dunking them in
cookie.
milk.
Can we get some
yeah,
water down
dunk
here,
them in
please?
milk, dude.
No, yeah, but that's candy.
Yeah, can we get some water? I think Demrick wants some water too. That'd be great, please. Bring it. Next one.
And we got Utah Hawk up in here saying, "I'm gonna make sure and cook for Demrick in August when he rolls into Salt Lake City. We got to make it happen, Demrick, and hashtag the Stony Squad."
Let's get it, man. Yeah.
Damn, do you getting chefs pulling up to you?
Damn. Utah Hawk
With
coming
the,
at
with
you,
the
man.
appetite, man. Let's
Hey, that
go.
motherfucker can cook, bro. We seen some pictures of the shit that he cooks.
Yeah, dude.
Like he cooks like he has a family of 50.
But he ain't cooked for us yet. He was supposed
Yeah.
I know. That's very true, Steph. I'm glad you
Hey,
brought that up. I'm
thanks,
still kind of hurt by that.
to. I mean, I'm not hating, but I'm still looking for. I'm still wanting that big ass breakfast roll.
I'm really hurt at the fact that flights ain't even that expensive, bro. We over here, we got
Yeah, that's
we
what I
got more
said.
than 5 on it, bro.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah,
we
we
got this all day.
We can accommodate you to the fullest. This we don't smoke
Damn.
the same in strong tone production.
Yeah, we'll get Dustin to let you borrow his shit.
I'm looking forward to this, man. Yeah, let's go.
Yep.
But yeah, Demrick, check into Utah Hawk because he cooked for Cyprus when they went to Salt Lake City.
Oh yeah, that's the homie, man. Yeah, but I've never had the opportunity to try the food yet, so I'm looking forward to it.
And we got Lewis up in here saying, "Thanks for a good show."
Hey,
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Salute.
And Make a Duty is saying the game must be training for the NBA still. Probably why he didn't show up.
Make it duty.
Oh wow.
Listen, bro, ain't no other rapper gonna do it as great as Master P did it, all right? Straight up, bro. To get your name on a Toronto Raptors jersey, and that shit I still see that shit on the swap meet. So when I see it, I buy that shit. I have 3 of them. I was like, straight up. But if I saw the game on one of them, it just wouldn't hit the same. No disrespect. But yeah,
I'll still buy 3 of them though.
but I would still, yeah. Yeah, just a resale. But yeah, every time I see Master P jersey, I do buy that.
No.
With the gold tank and the gorilla dunk.
Yeah.
That was like a game changer, for me, bro.
An army better yet a navy.
Hey, thank you, Pedro, for bringing
Christ.
that water. We was over here dying.
It's loud.
Yeah, what the-
Yeah.
Don't be grinding that cup up on your microphone. like
I didn't. I just squished the bottle.
yeah, don't do that. Wasn't nice.
What do you mean?
Yeah, exactly, dumb.
And we got Claudia up in here saying, "Great shows all week, positive vibes all around, and can we get a moment of chaos?"
Oh, I would love to.
My fucking chest.
chaos.
Yo, you guys want water?
Just a moment.
Good, thank you, brother.
All right, I'm counting down.
Why?
Please, I would love to. It's nothing more than I would love than a moment of chaos.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
My fucking chest
I wrote off
hurts.
$10,000.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I wrote off $10,000. You want the link? $10,000 he lost. All right. That's right. All right, let's keep going to the next one.
And we got Fernando up in here saying, walk your dogs while stoned, and big ups all the way from Tahoe.
Funnest thing in the world to do.
Sure is.
So they take a shit. Yeah, dude, that's the worst thing that you
can handle it better.
You got a hot, steamy shit here in the
A
little
hot,
bag.
heavy, steamy bag.
Yeah. Especially if you got a big dog like I do. My dog Ozzy.
Big dog.
I got a little dog, and sometimes she amazes me. I'm like, damn.
I didn't even know you had a dog to this day.
Yeah.
What kind of dog is it?
Little Chihuahua mix.
That's right. I would love to have a Chihuahua, but I have different dogs right now.
My dog shits like a mule.
You still have a cat?
Imagine.
Yeah. Our cat's she's about 3.5 years old right now.
Yeah, mine's like making around like the 2-year mark. And it's a tuxedo, right?
Yeah, tuxedo.
You have pets, Demrick?
I have 2 long-haired dash hounds. The mini.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
The
Love those
long-haired
dogs,
ones,
man.
yeah, they're cool.
Sauce and Nap. Shout out Sauce and Nap.
That's dope, man. I like the long-haired ones. They're cool looking, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they're dope.
Yeah.
You a cat person too, or you just?
Never had a cat. You know.
You know, it hits different. I used to not be a cat person either, bro. And then one day I was like, "You son of a bitch." I was like, "You grew on me," and then
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
seen a meme that said, somebody said, I hate when people ask me if I'm a dog person or I'm a cat person. It's like if I see an alligator and he lets me pet it, I'll pet it. Like,
Yeah.
literally.
For
That's
real.
me. I love animals. I don't
Yeah,
care.
That's right.
I'm down with animals. Animals are just cool, man.
That's right.
yeah. What's the next one?
And we got Megan up in here saying it's payday today, and I'm going to buy the Positive Vibes candle from E-Zone. It's the one that Hood Hippies designed.
It's Pocket Vibes, and yes, Hood Hippies designed it. And not to mention that I just uploaded not like 10 baller jars from a new artist up there. So make sure you guys get those 10 baller jars. But I have We Don't Smoke the Same hats, the new High and Hungry hats that are almost sold out. And yes, the Pocket Vibes candle has been restocked. I went to Glendora to go pick it up from the warehouse. So I got enough to send it out. So you too can get. It comes with it's a moisturizer #1, so you can actually use it as lotion, or whenever you have some sexy time, you can just pour it on your partner. Yeah, baby. It comes with 2 crystals on top. It comes with 2 crystals on top, and then it has a prize in there at the bottom. So it could be a Terp Slurp marble or a pendant. It's just a variety of different things, but it's all pertaining to the earth element. So it's a different surprise every candle. Flavors by ezone.com. Next one.
We got Kale up in here saying only social media for me is right here on YouTube. No Facebook or Instagram for me. Don't need other people's drama, he says.
Good. Good for you, man. Your life will be less stressful.
No boof.
It's a good thing when you're able to recognize that when you're able to cut certain things off. But I do think that it takes something different for everybody to reach that point where you're like, you know what, I need to cut all this shit off and just tap into me.
Yep.
Hell yeah. It took a lot for me to get to when I just finally decided to stop using Facebook. Like that was when I was.
That's where people complain a lot, dude.
Yeah, dude. You just started to see like all these differing things, and you're just like, do I really want to see this?
Facebook's been destroying people's lives since it came out. That was like that's all everybody talked about when it first came. You put that on my wall or whatever. It's like, what? I was like, whoa, what are you talking about?
You tagged me in this picture of me being a whore.
Yeah.
Stop that like a whore, and then I couldn't take the picture.
I could. Yeah. So,
It's like you weren't saying that when you stripped for everybody. Yeah, next one.
And we got Megan up in here again saying peace to the Asylum table and Treehouse crew. Hope everyone has a great weekend.
Yeah, have a weekend.
you as well.
I do plan to have a great weekend. Got the LAFC game against Dallas tomorrow. Are you going to be going, Demrick?
Nope, not going.
Oh, dog. Are you going to be free?
What's the Saturday? Yeah,
Saturday, 7:30 p.m.
Bring it.
Is that the soccer games you guys?
Yes, bro.
I would
And
love
you-
to go to one of those.
I know
man.
B's not going to be there, but I could pull some strings. I got your number. I'll hit you up.
Yeah, hit me
because I
up.
know we're going deep as a squad. So,
Bring it.
Yeah, let me know
Yeah.
because I've been seeing you guys going to them, and I want to catch one for sure.
bro, it's a vibe.
Okay.
It's a real vibe.
Are you guys in the section and you get beer thrown on you all the time?
Well, I asked my ticket rep. I was like, hey, man, I want to actually be seated so my people can eat and we can actually blaze it. I do like being in that section when I'm like drunk and preferably when I was
Rowdy.
on coke, but I'm 7 months sober now. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm
You want a more
whatever.
civilized
I want
experience.
to enjoy it, and I also didn't notice how much my girlfriend didn't like having beer thrown at her by strangers.
See, and this is
Kinda weird, right?
Yeah.
Hey, look, this is this is something that people need to learn. The civilized people need to have a little more respect and a little more understanding for those who are out there wilding out. And for those wilding out, you got to have some respect for the people who are trying to be chill, trying to be civilized. They might already been you and done that.
Yep.
Yeah, that
Because
kid.
trust
who
me,
had-
you're going to get older and you're going to want to have that same experience that they're having.
There was a kid for the last season that just kept getting hit with all my vape smoke, dog. Like the whole season. And I don't know, his dad never complained. Nobody ever said anything. And it wasn't like I did it on purpose. Like he was a couple of things down, but every time I hit it, the wind just transferred it.
The wind?
Yeah, and I'm just like, damn, nature. Like, come on, man. Like,
We were on
I'm
the
trying to go like this, and this shit's like, and it hits
Hey.
the dude in the face.
We were on the ferry crossing going from France over to England one time, and Damon was with us, and he spit off the, if you ever rode on these ferries, man, that wind gets pumping out there. Anyway, his spit went out, came around, and just splat right on this little kid's face, like 40 yards away. Ask him to tell you that story. It's the best.
Oh wow, that poor kid.
Wind. All I'm saying is the wind. The wind is wilding.
Yeah, the wind
is the wind.
be wilding. I'll hit you up about that though, Demrick.
Yeah,
I got
please do.
Yeah, tornado isn't dangerous, but the 2x4 going 150 miles per hour is.
Right?
Yeah, what's the next one?
Next up in here, we got Alex saying Jedi Mind Tricks got a show in LA tonight. And he's saying, do you guys have a top song from those guys?
All of them.
Top.
That's
They're
what
dope
you said.
though. They're really dope.
Yeah. Shout out to the Jedi Mind Tricks.
Yeah,
They've been
that's-
around doing it for a long time. They were
Yes.
they were a name that's been around and pushing that underground hip hop shit. So it's good to see that they're still out here doing their thing, man.
Is that Box Cutter Paz?
Yeah.
I Who Have Nothing. That's one of their tunes.
You smoke with them, Chris?
I remember I did shows with them a while back, like years ago. I think we were still doing Friday Night Flavors.
Every time I hear like a legendary artist, I'm like, you smoke with them, Chris?
Yeah. Is Immortal Technique in that group as well? Or
I don't
no?
think so,
No.
but it's in that same
Same family
yeah.
for sure.
What is
Respect.
The,
Hell yeah.
respect. What is the next one?
And we got Jesus up in here saying, my friends couldn't handle my insane space cake. I forgot how strong it is to the normal folks.
I love that.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that. You
Dude.
cannot assume, very much like the DMV tells you, don't assume that the other driver knows what you're on.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you cannot assume shit
Yeah, correct.
because that will be your downfall. You gotta approach every situation like you're dealing with a fucking baby. You know what I mean? Or somebody that doesn't know shit, and then build from there, bro. So if that's a little bit too much from us, then don't be sharing your shit.
And some people are just straight up hostile right out the gate.
Yeah, people that been through shit, you're like, hey man, I ain't a part of your healing process. I can't be a party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
For real though, man. I wish like at this point, man, there was so many people that I should have said that to in my life where I'm like, man, I ain't here I'm not here to be a part of your healing, bro. I came here because it's drugs, bro.
Right.
This shit. Like, yeah.
saying like people to get all faded and start venting
Yeah,
like
bro,
problems
that's
and
the
shit.
worst shit, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't want to hear about you hitting your baby mama, bro. This is a crime. Yeah, this
Why are your friends beating their babies?
It's not my friends. It's just like I was at parties at random times, and I'm like, yo. There was a line here, dude. You know what I mean? Like I don't know why you're standing here by the microwave, but I don't want to hear about you hitting her, dude. Yeah.
Some laughter.
What's the next one?
And we
dude?
got Alex back up in here asking, can I get a shout out for my friend Marissa's birthday? Salute.
Happy birthday, Marissa.
Happy birthday, Marissa.
Hey.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Marissa.
And no booth day for you.
Yep.
No booth, nothing.
Yep.
All right, let's see. I'll probably butcher this. We got J Max C up in here saying Feliz Viernes Todos. Is that right?
Hey, that was good.
There we
that was
go.
actually pretty decent, Colton. You sound like somebody who will get kidnapped in Mexico.
He's saying, what up? Hope everyone is doing well. And shout out to Demrick. It's been a minute. Have a blessed and lifted weekend and squeeze.
Hey, man, same to you, homie. Let's go.
Yeah, salute to him. What is it? And thank you for that super chat, though. Appreciate that.
And we got Matt up in here or saying you guys are smoking an eighth and a fatty funky. Damn.
Yeah.
All day, and sometimes a
every-
$75 fucking hash hole.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Wait line.
yeah, straight up.
With a gram of hash in the middle.
Oof.
If these were real drugs, dude, we'd have way more of a chance to OD. But thank God it's weed.
That's right.
Thank God it's weed. Yeah, straight
That's
up.
the blessings with weed, though.
Correct.
You can go hard on the weed.
Yes.
As hard as you want.
The worst thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna order 2 pizzas.
Yeah.
And fall asleep.
And fall asleep.
That's so damaging to your health, though. When you really think about it, like,
know.
yeah, no, it's really so fucked up, bro. When like if you're the stoner, like you gotta be the stoner that gets accustomed to saying, "Hey, let's go on a walk, my fat ass dog," because I gotta burp and make sure that this food digests before I decide to hit the couch, because then I'm just gonna get fucking librarian arm fat, you know.
That's real talk. I got to do that every day because I already did the other one where I just get high, go lay down, go to sleep, and just done nothing.
Yeah.
I already become lethargic and atrophied. I can knock that shit off.
You become human Garfield.
Yep.
Hey man, one time I ate some the hash.
Yeah.
Ate some hash, put in a Snicker and thing like that, and I felt like I was having an out of body experience when I ate that.
Bro, edibles will get you.
What
next level
actual
high.
hash?
Yeah.
Like
Hell yeah.
like the blonde hash, not the new modern hash.
No, it's the block of hash.
Yeah,
Just
the-
put it in
yeah, that-
put it in the Snickers bar and you
Not our hash.
I did
Eat
the
it.
same thing, bro. When I was buying it, was the beginning of Prop 215. This was the time where the G Pen had their first pen that had the little plate,
Oh, those were
the little
great.
ceramic plate. And I remember my mom took that shit from me, dude. I remember, and I found that shit 7 years later. I was like, "This was in your bathroom the whole time," but But I was wondering, like, throughout the whole time, man. I remember I would buy blonde hash, like stuff that they would break out. He's like, "My friend, this is good."
Yeah.
That
You
stuff
know,
was
yeah.
good.
And I
Good
remember
stuff.
that I would buy like a good 2/8, and then I remember one time I was like, "Man, I don't have time to smoke it." And then I had like Googled, and I'm like, "Yo," I was like, "Can you eat hash?"
Oh, man.
Yeah,
That all
and then
the
there was
time.
this like, "Yeah, it'll get you fucked up." I was reading these forums on speed weed. No, not speed weed.
Meth.
420 tracker. It wasn't. If I'm not wrong, it was 420 tracker. It was forums, and I would be on there or getting free fucking deals when dispensaries were underground. And then people get let me know, and it was like, "Yeah, you can get fucked up of it." And I just cut up like a piece where, honestly, it was this much with a little knife, and I put that shit in a frijoles bolillo. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, with the beans. Yeah, I put it and I ate it.
Hash
bro.
and beans.
Yeah, I put it with the French roll, beans, and the rice, and I was like, I'm not gonna taste it like this, and I just ate it, bro.
Hash and beans.
That's hilarious.
Dude, I was sitting
Beans.
like this for hours in my
Yeah.
dorm room, dude. Like my roommate Devin was looking at me. He was like, "You okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine, dude. Just call Papa John."
Most people, most people have hash brownies, cookie brownies,
Oh, man.
bean brownies.
You-
weed.
I didn't have any
burrito
knowledge of
bread.
it though. Like I really didn't know
I
nothing
know
of
it's
it. Yeah.
hilarious.
That-
So like I was like, you could put mushrooms on pizza or chocolate, so whatever. Let's just put this on. I'm like, there's some frijoles at home. Let's eat this shit here, bro.
That's how you
Hash and
develop
beans.
your superpower.
Word.
What's the next one?
And we got Sugar Shane up in here saying, just want to say Bolton and the rest of the staff, y'all deserve your flowers. It's a beautiful Friday. Much love to everyone. He's giving us the Barts. Mwah. Mwah.
Much love, brother.
And he's
Thank
right. Let's clap for each other. Everybody
Yeah.
deserves
All
their
right.
flowers, though.
And he's saying, Callie, can I get a burner bust?
The fuck does that mean?
That's what I was wondering
Yeah,
too.
I was like, what does that
burner
mean?
Yeah.
bust.
Damn.
That's very like. That's
I don't even know.
I've
what
never
the
heard
fuck
you mention
are
those
asking.
two words.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't like the way it
No.
sounds.
Yeah,
so
it doesn't. Yeah, it's
I'm
offensive.
a little offended. Yeah, go fuck
Oh wait,
yourself
wait,
and your
wait,
mother.
wait.
Problematic.
I think that meant like because a burner gun. So maybe it could be like a burner bus. So you're just. busting a gun.
Can somebody look that up? Because I
Yeah,
felt-
No, but I think that's what he
Is it?
meant. Yeah, so just give him one of those.
Gunshot.
Yeah, give him the
I
gun.
felt like he was attacking.
I
me in
do
my
understand
family.
what you.
Yeah,
No,
like,
yeah, but
there you go.
yeah.
Wow, there you go. Go
I
shot.
was like, yo, what the hell are we
It took
talking
me
about?
the brain cells that are in charge of importing shit were like, hold on,
Good
hold on.
shit.
Hold on.
Yeah, they were like, hold on.
Hold on. This isn't it. Hold on.
They're in like the Fort Knox office. In my brain.
are.
Yeah. What's the next one, dude?
And Sugar Shane is saying Waterloo Seltzer is the best.
Yeah, yeah. good flavor. I drink that shit every
That shit
day.
makes me burp a lot, dude. They sell that shit at the
That's
Make you
got a lot of
burp a lot?
bubbles.
Valencia Lanes,
It's
where
good.
I go
man.
bowling after the swap meet on Sundays.
Sir burp a lot.
And shout out to Tallboy and his and hers LA. Thank you guys so much for the super chat.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, salute to his and hers LA. Yep. And all the other couples out there. What is it, Rosie and Ricky?
Yeah, Rosa.
Rosa.
Those
Yeah,
are-
Ricky.
Yeah, Rosa and Ricky.
Rosa.
Yeah.
Rosa.
And Ricky.
And we got Panda up in here saying Blaze Nye, the science guy today.
Yeah.
You know it. Yeah. Science, bitch.
That's real
Science, bitch.
Weird science, man.
Fuck yeah.
That's real science. I believe in that.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
You should make your own, like, little, did you know that? Hash doesn't
Yeah,
change.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, an informative show.
It wouldn't even have to be a show. It just has to be clips. You just have to have a table, a little lab coat,
Dude.
and then just have B-Real introduce you and say.
I love
like,
how that's really all it takes.
No, for serious.
No, for real.
Well, I mean, you have the credentials.
No,
you have
no,
a fucking lab.
I do have a lab.
legal lab, by the way,
I do
yeah.
have a lab, but I don't have a degree. So that's the funny part about the coat. You know, like you see somebody talking in a white coat, and you go, oh, yeah. He could be talking some bullshit.
White coat don't mean
It don't mean nothing. That's why it made me laugh. Because like, yeah, we'll give you a lab coat. And, you know, it's so funny. You see these people.
I don't think
They're-
none of the acupuncture, Asian doctors I go see have their degrees, but it still works.
Yeah, you see that coat,
Yeah.
you feel more comfortable. Like,
They don't
know
got
what
no
they're talking
degrees, but
about.
we got real knowledge.
That is
Yeah, I
correct.
was like,
No
listen,
degree.
man, I was able to kick habits, all right? So thank you. Yeah, so
And I trust Cali Blaze's
Thank you.
advice on
Because I
many
research
things.
it. I didn't go to school, so the things that I learned, I chose to learn about.
Yeah.
And I know, like, so I wasn't forced to learn it. Like, yeah, school's for idiots.
Get some Cali Blaze branded
That's right.
scrubs.
Yeah, I should, right?
Yeah.
You want to sound smart? Put this on.
Ah.
It's like glasses, you know, pair of glasses and a lab coat. You got an instant 4.0 G.
a
Pocket
pair of glasses
protector.
will stop you from
Yeah.
getting pulled over anything.
Yes, sir.
Pocket
Straight the
protector
fuck
with way
up.
more pens than you need.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about sunglasses too. For all the people who's like, you mean these? No, motherfucker,
No,
I
man.
meant like the
Spectacles.
vision glasses and shit. You know. Next one.
And we got Kappa up in here saying my productivity can plummet depending on the strain and type of weed. What do you guys think?
100%.
What was that? Repeat?
My
Sorry.
productivity can plummet depending on the strain and type of weed.
Oh, I not me. I don't feel the difference. That's me personally, but a lot of people do.
I'll admit it. It does affect my productivity at some point.
No, the difference in the weed?
Yeah.
Each
It does.
strain?
It does.
Ah,
Like for like I mean I wouldn't say the difference in the weed like it strains, but like if I'm packaging like 50 orders and I'm dabbing it in between that process, there's gonna be some people that are gonna be missing their shit.
Hey, well,
If you don't, if you
keeping
really
it
don't,
real, yeah.
if you really don't keep your
Yeah.
focus, yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
But I mean after fucking dab number 6, I'm like, yeah, I'm watching Chucky, the new series, and I'm like packaging something else. My dog wants some food. My cat's meowing. I'm like, yeah, there's gonna be somebody missing a sticker, a pin, or something.
That's like a
And don't get me-
disclaimer on your website when you send shit out.
But
You're
but don't get me-
maybe too high to fulfill this
Yeah,
order properly.
but don't get me wrong. When that happens to you, it's almost like a double blessing because I'll be like, "What? You were missing something? All right, send me your address. I'll send you that and some."
That's tight.
And then people will be like, "Yo, you didn't have to send me that beanie." I was like, "Yes, I did, because I want you to come again." yeah,
That's real though.
I was high.
yeah. I was high, and then now
I didn't mean it.
you gotta feel like it's like, hey man, if the bowling alley doesn't give you a free game after they fucked up on something.
The fuck is a bowling alley reference, man? That's
I've been
terrible.
going bowling a lot, Blaze.
Oh
I've been
my
fucking
goodness.
training, all right?
This isn't a normal saying. Don't
He-
be bowling.
You know,
Valencia,
you said
Valencia
that.
Lanes, I go have breakfast every fucking Sunday, bro.
It's
And
like
then I'm
bowling.
Yeah, he thinks he's better than you in bowling.
oh,
I literally was
Yeah,
thinking
well,
about
I
going
think
the other
we are
day. I
right
was like,
on-
man, I really need to go get my moves.
let me know, dude. Let me know. Just
Like I was walking down the street and I was practicing my walk approach. Just like, I was like, I need to get my steps
Oh,
right.
the B
I was like,
bowling?
We did it. We went for a game. Yeah, it was
yeah.
great.
So Sundays after the Santa Clarita Swap Meet, I'll go buy some stuff. And then there's like Valencia Lanes, which is right there, and they have like this bomb ass breakfast cafe. This Korean lady owns it. It's great. And then I'll go have breakfast, and then by the time I'm done having breakfast, the lanes are barely opening, and it's $20 for an hour. So me and my girlfriend will just go, and I'm like, we just get to bowl, and and it's fucking great. You listen to Yacht Rock and AC/DC. I don't know. It's like Yacht Rock song, then AC/DC for some reason.
Yes.
I don't know why, but shout out to Valencia Lanes.
Bars.
All I know is when we went last time, I did not have my bowling legs. And that day made me realize, damn, I really need to be getting my steps in every day. I just be kicking it too much. And I've been getting them walks in every day since then. I'm ready to get back on them lanes now.
Gotta get.
We're getting strikes.
Next time.
As much as you like animals, do you go hiking?
No, not like in the true sense of the hiking. No.
I went hiking the Thursday, and it was the day after rain, and I'm like, I didn't do this on purpose, but I'm like, Thursday's the day I usually go. So me and my girl go up there, and I'm going to Griffith Park, and I have never heard Griffith Park with the waterfall soundtrack because there had been so much rain, and they built these lanes in tubes, so like the water will go. So as I'm hiking up, I was like, damn, I don't think anybody else will be able to experience the waterfall effect at Griffith Park unless you're coming after the rain the way we've been having it. Yeah. I recorded it. People saw it on there, but there was like water streams and waterfalls going through the lanes, and I was able to like get in the water and fuck with it and get all this stuff. But I even ran into some deers. There's some hoobs, and it's just like you see nature, and it's like I guess rebirthing stage where it's like, hey, the rain,
We're seeing what it would be like if it actually rained in
California. That's like New York, by the way. It rains a lot.
I'm like I'm out there in Chatsworth and all the mountains out there and all the stuff. It's usually all rock, but now it's all green. It's
it's nice, dude.
It's got a whole fresh layer of fire material now.
Well, that's
the worst part.
That's the downside.
True.
That's it. That's only if we have a crazy summer.
We will.
But the way we had a crazy winter, we are gonna have a crazy summer, and there has to be people to pick that shit up. So I mean, that's really up to the politicians, but we know how that goes.
Look, the people that make the weather already told us we're gonna have a hot summer. They said it's about fifth year on record.
That's the moment I get on the plane and go, konnichiwa. I feel like, peace out, dude. I'm going to the Japanese islands. But we want to thank everybody for...
I got a couple more here, I was going to say.
Damn, Colton.
Can we get Mr. Funky in here is asking for a one-time meh?
God damn. Oh, man. That was...
Imagine every time he uses the bathroom, it does that.
Man.
You hear a splat?
He's like brisket.
Just like that.
And we got Up is Down saying, hey, yo, happy Strong Friday. And Steph Tone, any plans for NAM? NAM?
Nam.
Nah, I got no plans for it. But yeah, happy Friday, man. Have a great weekend.
And we got Tallboy in the super chat asking if there's going to be a mixed show today.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's it? Like Psycho Les?
Me, Segoles,
Javi.
Javi
Lopez.
Javi Lopez. Yeah, just us three today.
And the little Lopezers. Yep.
The little Lopez.
And that seems to be it.
Yeah.
All right, we want to thank everybody for tuning in today for another episode of the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Salute to Cypress Hill for being out there in Australia or wherever they're at, having a good time. And salute to Bobo for actually chiming in with us the other day.
Yeah, it was cool.
That was really cool of him to, just chime in, and we hope that he can convince maybe Trace to put the Instagram down and maybe, be able to get us another couple of the rest of Cypress Hill to chime in. But, I'm just putting that to manifest it,
Yeah, man.
But it's the shout out time, Mr. Goodlights.
Thanks to everyone here at the table. Ezo, Cali Blaze, Strong Tone, Demrick. Always a pleasure, sir, to have you at the table. Shout out to everyone that's been joining me on Twitch in the morning for the mixes. Appreciate you. Thanks to everyone that's been watching us here. I love you, Mom. You're amazing. Once again, I had the pleasure of spending with my son this week, so that was one of the best things ever in the world. We're gonna have this set over on Twitch exclusively, B_real TV if you're not there already. And thank you to everyone. And I'll see you guys Monday after this mix. Demrick.
Hey, I just want to say shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to all the homies here at Be Real TV. I have a great time every time I pull up on y'all. Family affair. make sure you come check me out on It Gets Greater Later tour that starts next week.
Yeah.
Just hit me up online. Check that out. Olympics 419 NYC. Looking forward to that.
Yep.
And I'm always putting out music and just tap in with your boy, man. But shout out to y'all.
I also wanted to bring him too, man. I was like, Dizzy's been gonna be going on tour too.
Yeah.
And I follow him. I'm a fan. But I do want to say R.I.P. to his mama. I know he recently lost his mom, and it's like I appreciate my mom to the fullest, and I can't imagine what that is like.
Love
but
you, Mom.
I did see when he went through that, and he kind of kept silent, and respectable as hell. But R.I.P. to your mom, Dizzy, and you out here making her proud, bro. THC crew.
Shout out to Ray Morning Shot Films in the shout out to the Insane Asylum. Shout out to the Dominator. Man, can't talk right there. Just got a super chat in. Danny Gonzalez saying shout out to E-Zone. Thank you for my package. And tune into the mix show. We got Psycho Leezy, Javi Lopez, and C- gonna be mixing it up. What's up, Steftone?
Hell yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Mark Sargent, Karen B, Dave Weiss, Ray at Morning Shot Films.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead, you could take it.
E-Zone, C-, Demrick, Bolton, Ray Morning Shop Films, tearing at Velvet Hammer. You didn't get.
That's right. That's
the Dominator, B, Bobo, Sen, Lord, Trace, Mike G, everybody out there in Australia. Y'all have a great time. Cassie, what up?
Yeah, Mama Cass.
Cass.
Aton, Pedro, Javi Lopez, Psycho Leezy, all y'all in the Asylum, the Twitch board, the Discorderlies. Y'all have a great weekend. See y'all next week. Cali Blaze.
Shout out to
My
Demrick.
girl.
Thank you for coming through. Everybody here at the table, Treehouse crew, everybody in the Insane Asylum 5150s, my girl, my family, my mama. Love you all.
Hell yeah.
Peace out.
Salute to everybody who makes it happen when Be Real is gone. Thank you, Demrick, for joining us. It's always a good vibe when you come through, and much success, and I'll be there at your next show. You know what I mean? In LA, before you set it off, it's always a vibe, bro. And, you're a prime example of what is like when you really apply yourself and really keep going at it, bro. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
For real.
Appreciate
Not for real. So it's like anybody out there who's really trying to do it, it's like, hey, bro, just look at this who's lifeline and just that discography and just be like, yo, this is a good inspiration point if you want, and it's always a good vibe when you come around. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Salute to Cypress Hill for being out there in Australia. The whole crew out here, we're holding it down. Make sure you guys go to Flavors by E-Zone or highandhungry.shop. I do have the Pocket Vibes candle, which is the scent of cherry blossom. I came back with some inspiration, so I changed that scent up on that. And there are some other candles being redone. I got 3 more scents I'm working on. I've dropped about 4 other hats. I dropped a We Don't Smoke the Same Podcast hat. I dropped a High and Hungry hat, which is also sold out. And there is also 2 more items and the same team shirt that I will be getting tomorrow, featuring the design by Chili. I got your package as well, Steftone, along for whatever your homies that you want. Yeah, no. It's the same team package. So everybody out there, and we will be live tomorrow, but it will be at 2:00. 2:00 we will be live because we usually at 11:00, but we have the soccer game afterwards. So at 2:00, hopefully we can make it happen. We will be at regular time. So 2:00, make sure you guys tune in. We Don't Smoke the Same Podcast. With that being said, C- will be here Monday, and I'll pick it up on Wednesday. Make sure you guys tune in. Same love. With love, swallow that.